Kia ora, and welcome back to Twilight Bowls. I'm here once again at the Royal Oak Bowling Club, ready to start our 5th week of this fantastic competition. Last week, David and Logan, our father and son duo, took out a double win, the first of the competition. For those of you just tuning in, this is a fast-paced, exciting bowls game, showing you that the game of bowls isn't what it used to be. I'm going to pass it over to Alex in commentary to explain more for this evening.
Thanks, Sally. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm joined, as you can see, by Steve Beale tonight. But before I ask your opinion, Steve, I suppose we better look and see who we've got playing tonight. So coming up tonight on night 9 of the Twilight Bowls League, we've got the Nathans playing Morris and Briar in game 1. Then in game 2, Kirsten and Amy taking on Teo and Taiki. So game 1, there's a man there that you know reasonably well, Steve, and Morris Symes. What do you think we can expect to see in this first match?
Well, with Morris, it's always on there. He's been around the block a few times, but certainly knows how to play the game. Played the game at the highest level, and with the Rising Star and Briar, it's a very good combination.
Absolutely, and there we can see the bracket. So the winners go through to the major final, and off to the winnings. So we're up to week 5 of this event. So you can have a look there. You've got the winnings, Terry and Jenny at the top of the table, Morris and Briar at the bottom. They're the only team not to have won a night. Can they turn that around tonight at the Twilight Bowls League? And we see there Briar Atkinson on the forehand. I was talking to you about it before we started, Steve. We've had 8 weeks and 7 different winners. The only team that hasn't won a night is Morris and Briar. Do you think that'll be in the back of their head? Do you think they'll know?
Well, no, Morris, he'll have it all worked out, yes. And obviously, Briar's not been going good enough to carry Morris, but I'm sure that'll change.
Briar, of course, has had an incredible last season. She won the New Zealand Champion of Champion Open Women's Singles, which is a pretty good achievement.
And outstanding.
I think the fastest woman to have won a gold star, which is 5 centre titles in Taranaki. So someone right at the beginning of their career. That's a pretty impressive start, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, the talent's there undeniably, and apparently she performed very, very well over in Hong Kong as well, and I know Selena spoke very highly of her as a star on the rise.
Let's see Chad Nathan here on the forehand.
It's a bit of brick.
That's a lovely bowl.
Obviously brought his own cheer crowd along.
I was going to say, do you think you know some of the people in the crowd?
I've told them that they have to empty their vessel every touch-up.
Fast games here, Steve. Only 5 ends we play for the initial games of the Twilight Bowls League.
It's no mucking around.
Yeah, account yours.
It's getting sharp. That's what it's all about, and or limiting the damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one's sort of okay, but two's not. There was a great bowl prior to get something close. Give Morris something to work with on the change.
No.
Make their way back down. Players have played on the swing for a while now, and we've seen the standard improve week on week. It's nice enough.
No one emptied their vessel.
Nothing there that's going to jump out at you as a player and go, oh goodness gracious me, this is a fun time.
No, it's just as you can see with the chalk lines on there, the centre line's just off the natural centre line that they use on club times there, so just makes it a wee bit more fickle. But these guys are good enough to. I
think
Morris is in the zone.
Look at this here from Morris Symes. Great try.
He was all over that one.
It's beautiful speed, wasn't it? The weight he played that bowl with.
That's one of Morris's strengths is just his weight control. He's really good at it.
Millie here on the forehand, giving that bowl a bit of space to breathe, but we'll see it come right back to the centre line.
Bowls melt.
That's a lovely shot.
Maybe, probably.
What's Morris looking to play here, Steve?
He'll be up through that. Just looking for contact. Looks like he's somewhere close, isn't he?
Got it?
He's very close.
The bowl.
He's very close. Look at this. And a follow through. What's he done?
I think it's the last.
Oh, one to
Still
the
one,
white, one to the white team, Millie and Chad.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Anthony Morris.
You reach under there.
It was essentially perfect.
You pop kitty, it's good.
Millie being asked to switch
Yeah,
sides.
She's looking to get onto that jack with a foot away. That does will be happy days.
Oh my goodness.
Potentially 4
She's
shots
close
here.
here. She's close here. Oh no.
Given it away.
Oh no.
She had to go for it though.
Yeah.
You don't go for it, you never
Just
get
look
it.
into try play narrower. Yep. Resting on
To be
that
fair,
ball
she
was
couldn't have
good.
played it much better, right?
No,
Like it was.
it was in the zone. She was just the bowl high.
Morris playing a nice confident shot again. As you look at that, it's danger spaces for the Morris and Breyer. Right, what's the shot here, Steve? What would you play?
You're back here now.
Yeah.
You
it's
reach
only a
up through
forehand
here.
Shot.
Try to
It'll be a
sit
sit
it
and
up.
stay.
Yeah,
Any
sit it out,
contact
touch
on
the kitty.
black. Through the jack. Pops it in behind those 3 on the curve there. Be happy days. Just want to be playing it too
Yeah, I
popular.
think so.
That's what she's trying to do
Oh, she's got to
here.
clear the front.
Needs to get past the front bowl. Oh. Like dominoes. But I think Morris and Breyer have hold on to one there. Be my call.
Yeah, we'll leave it to you, sir. Yeah.
I'm leaving it to Sue, so we get to see Sue Rossiter here. The calipers might come out, Steve.
Oh, she's got good ones too. The one just
Favour
slid
you,
us through.
The engineer's calipers.
Yep.
Start with the bowl that's sitting flat first. White bowl first.
More screen time.
Doing a bit of chocking. Yeah, here we go.
What makes it? So what's she doing here, Steve? What's the purpose of chocking the bowls?
I want all the screen time.
That's just to ensure that no accidents happen, essentially. Because you can get, just to try and get the finest feel and the distance between some of the bowls
That's a
tilt
good eat,
over
though.
and fall over, and then
Yeah.
It's
lots of carnage.
Yeah, not so good. Measuring the white bowl first, and we'll go back to the black one.
Look at the screen, are we? Righto. This might give us an idea. Would tend to indicate it's a black bowl. Reckon?
One black.
Wrong one, sir.
M. Symes, 1.
Goodness, what a first in that was, Steve.
It was a lot happening, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was
A lot
some
of
very good draw bowls.
We've still got
Slightly
the
weighted
kitty
shots
in
there
the
for Morris,
screen.
and Millie just, even her last one, bowls rattled round. It'll be interesting to watch that last bowl of Millie's
wasn't even
there, sort of
close, eh?
rolled round.
You didn't even
rolled
get
back against the
all the
bars
way down
and
the
then
kitty.
fell in.
Yeah.
see
I knew
that
it was
sometimes.
there as well.
Beautiful weight.
She wanted more screen
There's-
time.
Yeah. Millie
Yeah.
played 3 good bowls, and
Yeah.
in that time managed to give the shot away.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the way it works with bowls, isn't
yeah.
it? Anyway, 1 to Morris and Breyer on that first end of night 9 of the Twilight Bowls League. Now, if this is the first time you're
What
tuning
size is
in
Morris's
and you're
bowls?
thinking, oh, didn't Morris just play the skip bowls? You'd be correct, that's how it works. So it's a little bit like 2-4-2. The players play 6 bowls in a row, Steve. Because you're only playing in one direction, essentially stay where you've
And yours
last
three.
played. So it
Just,
works out to be
just
6.
speeds things up, and
But I
it's
tried
something a bit different.
4.5.
And,
It was a bit.
I'm sort of noticing out in clubland there,
Right.
there's a few clubs
Yeah.
adopting this,
Yeah.
just as something a bit of fun on the traditional roll-up sort of days.
Weight's very good.
It's quite nice to have the 6 bowls in a row as a player. Like
Yeah.
you sort of, if your last bowler skips a real good bowl, you suddenly have 3 more bowls that you can play.
Not so much fun if you're not getting it though, eh?
Correct.
What?
He's in the
Yeah,
zone
it's a very
again.
Morris again
It's the perfect line to sit a bowl that
took a coat of paint off the jack.
Yeah.
Bit of chalk
Right.
sprayed there on the bowl from Sue.
Ryan was very good about that. She didn't give him the double teapot.
Now will it get back?
This is a lovely line here from Millie.
Just going to finish square of the jack.
That's really good.
Just over a foot wide. looks a bit wider on the TV, doesn't it? The TV doesn't do credit.
No, it doesn't. If
The
we look
a
at
lot of the bowls are a lot closer than TV shot. Morris is somewhere in the zone again.
that's the thing, the stickers or the house. I've been calling it the house because that's what they call the circles in curling. Is
That's
the
right.
house.
Yeah.
The house from the jack to the outside. You can put just about three bowls between the jack and the outside circle.
Yep.
It's actually not that great a distance. So if you
No.
get in the circles, it's a really good bowl.
Absolutely. We would have bigger circles, but we couldn't get the sticky label bigger.
It's as big as a circle could get.
Yep.
It's a lovely shot there from Millie.
His last two bowls were really good from Millie.
Did you bowl on the
Settling
weekend?
in real fast in this game.
Yeah, is that where you got sunburn?
Of course, you have to do if it's only 5 ends.
Oh,
You don't want to be breathing out when you should be breathing in with it.
See a Briar on her forehand. Very natural bowler.
It's just a lovely flow.
If you frame by framed it, I would say that you almost wouldn't be able to see the distance between the ground and the bowl when she lets it go. Very smooth. Chad here on his
gets him out
forehand.
pretty good too, really.
Yeah. Both Chad and Millie are sort of 7th or 8th year bowlers. Took up the game to play bowls with their father, Peter, who's here tonight watching. Chad says it's quite funny because often his dad and him get mistaken for brothers. I think Chad finds it a bit more amusing than Peter does.
Sure. Yes.
Direction here from
She needs a bit of a rub.
inside out off that bowl. Just missed it. Beautiful weight. You can see that overhead shot there. The bowl was finished dead level with the jack,
Yep.
so she knows she's got her speed right.
Just somewhere between the first two bowls and the line for her.
And meanwhile, Chad's just thinking, well, we'll just put bowls there or thereabouts. And that's good stuff. They're holding a 3 now.
That's an ugly 3 for Briar too, because there's nothing really close. There's holes, there's gaps, there's a lot of things to go through. She's way high again, I think.
Disappointed with that bowl.
Yeah, Morris gave it a wee wave there with the rag.
I suppose, I mean, once you let it go, there's nothing you can do about it, is there? It's
I've tried talking to them, but they don't listen.
the moment's passed.
Yeah. Hey, it's the bonus time, or bonus opportunity time.
And they won on the last bowl, and then they went deep.
Good way.
Morris with good speed, but slightly high.
What? Yeah, me and Pete played the centre pairs and we didn't win a game. But Millie didn't qualify either. For the
Millie on the
singles.
backhand. So we think Millie and Chad holding one to that white
Just
bowl
no
at
kidding.
10 o'clock on your screen. Maybe holding two in a second. This is beautiful bowls here. That's great stuff, isn't it?
Well done.
Great spot on the 2 metre, Steve.
Yeah, well, he's gonna. Yep, he's having a fun run.
Great spot on the 2.
Yours,
Needs a bit
he's
of
got
luck
yours
here.
clean.
Needs a
Through
bit of
the
luck.
ball.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, he's made it easier for his next bowl.
Yeah. Morris might have gone a wee bit bigger on that one, but
What's his normal? Does he, because you've played a bit of bowls with him, you're part of the winning New Zealand Fours team with
Nah, go again.
Sides
We're only
a
one
couple of
down
years
on the
ago.
2.
Does he go to the drive often, or is he more a run shot sort of favourite player?
controlled weight. You know, like, and each shot is judged, based on his merits.
It's not like she's going to outdraw that, is she?
He's great master of weight control, so yeah, he's going to have to go. He'll go again. The ideal shot, obviously, the indoor shot for you will be off inside of the or the outside of the.
Don't want to go down.
We're looking at it.
Yep.
Bowl and cut back. And
I
tuck
couldn't
one
hear what you
behind.
said. There's no way he
Makes
did.
it happy days. He'll be happy to be in the area and there,
It's
just
so noisy.
see what happens. So
So he's a bit quicker this time.
quicker here, Morris Symes. He's close. If he just holds
what-
just a second longer. Oh, wasn't far away there, but not to be. And I think a 2-point lead now, 2 points more to Millie and Chad. So it's going to be 5-1 after 3 ends. Good lead.
Yes, that's
That's cool.
making it difficult for Morris and Breyer.
What is the guy's
You're
name?
hoping for a
Must be
miracle
close
now.
to the parity.
It just means you literally have to score the next 2 ends. And we're going to see a replay.
We're not. Yes.
Here it comes. This is Millie. 2 beautiful bowls she
Well,
played.
that last one was a bomb because it took out the natural drag back to Morris's bowl,
Yeah.
and had nowhere to go other than one kill it
Just
and to get a
forced,
respot.
forced Morris into those bowls.
Right
And now
in
he's
the
in a
camera.
situation. He's just played 2 run shots.
Too late.
Expected to go back to the draw for 3 bowls.
The man of visibility should be able to do that.
Ben.
He's teasing you, Alex. And here we go. Millie's right on it again. Brilliant.
It's a great bowl. She's in fine form tonight, isn't she?
She is.
Here, Morris on his back, and we were talking to him before. I've been trying to remember
Team carry this
of
week.
the Twilight bowls. I knew his mum was a very good bowler, and I knew it was another M Symes, Merle Symes,
Merle Symes.
his mother, and he was saying that they both represented New Zealand together in the same team, the celebration of the centenary for Bowls Australia, which would have
Right.
been in the mid to late
Big
80s.
singles event over
Yes,
there or
yeah.
something, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, it was fantastic. Really cool anecdote.
Oh, how cool would that be, to go to a major international as New Zealand's selected side, mother and son?
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty neat. Of course, that's one of the cool things about our sport, Steve, is you often have those family dynasties.
You know,
just-
Khan's come to mind there. Millie, Marina, Jan,
And obviously, you
they can play a bit.
weren't bad. If you look back
Oh.
through the record books, there's Khan everywhere. Yeah, stuff. You could name the Scoglins are another family that goes
Scoglins.
right back. I think the first Scoglin, I'm going
Racing,
to
isn't it?
the one before his father, his
Oh.
backyard was a bowling green. It turned into the Greymouth Bowling Club.
Oh, okay.
How cool's that to trace your family lineage back to?
Yeah, I recall TT Scotland.
Yes, yeah,
So that was Phil's
uncle.
uncle. That's right. He was a MP.
That was the brother of TT. Was
Oh,
it?
was it? Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
TT Skoglund. No, I'm sidetracking. This will be for bowlers. Oh, just watch
Right,
this
Morris.
bowl. Oh, yes,
Yes,
great
played
shot.
it. Well done,
If
Morris.
you're ever browsing a second-hand shop and there's a book that TT Skoglund wrote,
Yep, got it.
fantastic book, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's essentially an autobiography. It's So you read it, and it's essentially the story of his career. It goes for about 30, 40 years. It
Yep.
talks about what bowls was like back in the 40s, 40s and 50s. Really good book. I'd recommend it to anyone who could get their hands on it. Shouldn't have been surprised that you got that. You had that book in your.
Yeah, well, funny enough, we talked today, wasn't it? It's got a wee collection there of bowls books over the centuries. And
Morris was able to move the jack back enough. Brilliant bowl. Chad now on his backhand. Looks like he's on the narrow side. So an opportunity here for Briar. Holding
Yep.
one.
I think it's into the white bowl.
Yeah. They're trailing by 4 in this game. This is the second to last end. So you
Well,
really
they got to get 2.
want a multiple, eh?
Yeah,
Two.
got to get 2 minimum.
Who's your minimum?
She going to run it?
She's very close here. That's a beautiful first bowl. Great shot.
Just out of the count. It's a good bowl there, though. It protects. You can play with just that 2 foot of weight and not worry about snaking that jack
Yeah.
for a bad result on a. Yeah. Should we look to play a couple of feet through that white bowl that's just sitting at, what's, 7 o'clock?
It's worth 3 now, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially on the Sydney stay.
This is close here. This is close here. Needs it to run it out. Go! Well, now it's worth 4, Steve.
Yeah, yep. Set the chance up.
I often talk about bowls being like
More
a
draw it now.
game of chess, and that very much is what it is, isn't it? You're building your head. The risk and reward changes every time.
And the other big thing is don't go to the shot too early because all of a sudden he had 4 there, and then that changes Chad's shot.
With Chad he's actually under a bit of pressure here because he's only 1 down, but it's actually a potential 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
Has he stopped in time? He may have cut the potential down a little bit.
Got 1 2/3. You set that bowl, you make 4.
Yeah, good call.
Yep.
That sounded nice and simple there, Steve.
Yep. She's coming
You
quicker.
say sit that white and you take make 4.
This is close here.
She.
She's close here. It's getting down. It's getting down. Great bowl.
Great bowl.
Be worth 3. That's a beautiful
done.
shot.
Well done.
Great bowl.
Yep. Even Chad acknowledging it. Ship there. Brilliant.
Real confidence there from
I wish
Briar
I was-
Atkinson.
I would have played that.
Probably played that with more weight than what Morris was envisaging. She was
She
accurate.
had to move it. It's first get your duck.
Yeah.
So I'll be unhappy with that.
We're going to get to watch it again. Just keep your eyes peeled for this piece of perfection. Right here. I'll tell you what, if she'd been half bowl narrow, I reckon she would have hung around for 4. She got that
full.
it square.
Yep.
Beautiful shot. And now the score, 4-5. We're coming into our last end.
What
No,
happens if it's a tie?
another end. Another end, Steve.
Shootout.
We haven't seen one yet. I've been asking for one for what feels like
the biggest
5
thing is
weeks.
don't talk until I put the microphone in front
Probably
of
is
you,
5.
so we can hear what you're saying. Yeah?
I've lost all track.
Thank you.
Hey.
All good?
Briar just played a bomb with her first or last bowl. She's not too far away with her
Only
first
one.
Look at this.
We were excited.
It's funny, isn't it, in bowls you find at any level, good bowls, all good bowls happen. You know, if you play a good one, you go, oh, I know what it's like, or your skip plays a good bowl, it often lifts the team.
Yeah.
Yep, copy that. Yep, easy.
Not all bad either, is it?
Alex,
Nah, it's a good shot. I'm feeling an extra end. It's been a really good game to start the night off with, Steve.
The standard is very good tonight in this first game. And Brian
That's
just decided that was not very good.
the definition of a commentator's curse there, sorry team. I blame myself.
Figure you take one for the team.
Thank you, Steve.
That's all right. I think Chad's followed suit, hasn't he?
It's hard to tell. They'll break sometimes.
No, it's just straight down.
The players all at this Twilight Bowls League are playing with Aero Optimus. They're quite one of the more swinging bowls, aren't they? The Aero offers.
Yeah, of their brand, it's the go-to bowl for a lot of people, especially
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the heavier rings. Morris is interested.
Close here.
He's
Oh, took a coat of paint off the jack. I think it's hung around for one there, Steve.
Favour in the other. Can't see. Yeah,
I call it as a black, I reckon.
I'll go white.
Well, yeah. Sue's calling it as a white bowl. It's not as interesting
Okay.
if it's a white bowl.
Sort of
This might remove any doubt. Oh, look at that. Doesn't matter if they hold in one or two here, does it? Because Morris's shot doesn't change.
It actually helps Morris, that one, to you can use that to get to the jack. Whereas
It
he
means
had
he
the
can-
jack or nothing prior to that. Now he's got the opportunity to have a rub off that.
What you're saying is he can afford to miss a bit narrow now.
Yeah, I'll be narrow.
Makes his way down. Morris Symes, very experienced bowler from Bowls families, recently moved back up to Taranaki where he won the Champion of Champion singles. There was a big gap between his two Champion of Champion singles wins from memory.
Oh, it's huge, yes.
He won it when he was in Taranaki the first time round
Yeah,
as a young man.
it's about 90 years, wasn't
I didn't say it.
it? Morris. Whoops.
Be disappointed with that one, mate.
Yeah.
Already have.
Good thing in this format you've got two more bowls to make up for it. So at least if you're missing your first one in a game of pairs, you go, well, at least I've got two bowls to salvage.
Looks like Millie's
I already got the drink, they've had their dinner.
it's coming back. It's going to change things for Morris because then, or is it?
May increase with a little bit more aggression.
Here. Going to get back. Doesn't want to get onto it. Well, that second prize that gets him to the tee. So
Beautiful speed that he played that with. So then I suppose there's a decision to make, isn't there?
Jack will bowl.
Steve, do you just speed up? So the Jack, if it is knocked out of bounds, is respotted on the 2 metre mark, not the middle of the house.
Millie's not trying to cover that.
Interesting. I wonder if she. I'd like to
That
think
didn't
that she
happen.
would.
It looked like.
Yes, push down there, sitting in there, those balls is good. Jack's good.
Interesting. He played it with more.
He's gone too high, I think. Waving his arms at this one. Yeah. He's tried to play the perfect
Same
shot.
weight again.
Yeah.
Not to be, but there we go. There we have it. We've got our first team through to tonight's grand final of the Twilight Bowls League, and Millie and Chad and Morris and Briar have to wait for another day. Congratulations to Chad and Millie Nathan for making it through to the grand final to be held a little later on tonight. What were your thoughts on that game, Steve?
I thought it was very good standard. Actually, I thought everyone contributed, and just the swing of the game.
Yeah, it's
That was good.
interesting. We did see Millie and Chad, they picked up a number on end 2.
Yeah.
End 2. That did make the difference in the end, didn't it? It's just a little bit to call back on.
That three, but yes, they got it back, but they were chasing after that. So, and 5 ends, so everything's got to go good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Of course, we should mention that, of course, tonight the grand final is 7 ends. So they give them 2 more ends
Two more
of bowls
ends.
to play. Feel like there's a little bit more chance for a bit of ebb and flow. That grand final we're going to see later on. A game to come first, of course, and an interview. An interview. Well, how about we go and interview now? An interview now with Sally.
We're here at Twilight Bowls at the Royal Oak Bowling Club, and we're having a great time here with our live audience. I'm here with Jean and Kevin, and they're loving their evening. So what have you loved about Twilight Bowls so far?
Oh, it's so amazing live, and everybody can play it. It's amazing.
And what brought you along tonight? Are you supporting someone in particular?
Yeah, we are. We're actually supporting Amy McElroy and Kirsten Edwards from Nelson, a couple of locals from that way. And we're here heading further overseas tomorrow, but we had some spare time, so I thought we'd come and have a look at this at a live event.
And are you two bowlers yourself?
I am. I've played for 10 years now for the Richmond Bowling Club, and Kevin plays league bowls, which is a business house thing. So, yeah.
And what would you say to anyone out in the audience who are looking to get involved in bowls?
Oh, go out and enjoy it. It's there for everybody, whether you play for a couple of hours, 1 hour, whatever. The game is adaptable to everybody.
Have you got anything to say to Amy and Kirsten who are about to play?
Just give it your best shot, and yeah, we're supporting you, ladies.
Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone for watching. We're going to send it back to Alex in commentary.
Thanks, Sally. That's a great little interview. Good to see people have travelled up from Nelson to check out the bowls, Steve.
Oh, yeah, well, the McElroy factor, I'd say.
That'll be good. That'll be good. So we're going to see up next on that note, McElroy and Edwards taking on Teo and Taiki. Teo and Taiki, of course, Cook Island representatives. They've both played at the World Bowls Championships and
done well.
Kirsten and Amy, do they need any? I don't think they need an introduction. Both played for New Zealand. Both have national titles to their name, etc., etc. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, that's good. So the white, who's playing for white? Kirsten and Amy have won the toss, and they've given the mat away to black. So why would they be doing that?
It's the old story. Last bowl.
So they're essentially just saying, you get last bowl, it's going to make the difference.
Well, yeah, like it's with the last bowl, you're either adding to the count, hopefully, or if not, you've got an opportunity to play a great shot and have it not undone.
Yeah, probably something you'd do more often in this 5-end game. So if you're playing 18 ends, sometimes that last bowl on the first end isn't super duper important, Steve.
No.
But in the 5 ends, I can understand why you'd be going, well, I really need this last bowl. I'll make it count.
Absolutely, and yeah, like they play strategically to have, especially at that last bowl. As I said, it's either to add a bonus or cut the swelling.
So here we go. Here's Taiki on his forehand side. The skip of he won the only medal along with Aidan Zitterstein at the Cook Islands ever won of the Commonwealth Games, Steve.
Wow.
Fantastic.
That calls that, eh?
Oh, just a fantastic story. Great story.
Aidan sort of kicked on too.
Yeah.
He's going really good out of the New Plymouth there.
This here, Amy McElroy, who for 5 weeks has had upside down sunglasses on her hat. I think they look quite good. I think it's a good sort of, I can see it catching
fashion
on.
accessory.
It's not like you need them under the cover here at Royal Oak.
That just looks like she's taken over, taken off like she was practicing before. She was smothering that target.
It was pretty staggering. We were sitting here watching Kirsten and Amy just have a roll up before the bowls. And it was back 7 bowls within the house.
Yeah.
Here we go, Taiki on his forehand. As we spoke about earlier, both of these teams have won one of the nights of the Twilight Bowls League. The first 7 nights we played, we had 7 different winners, which was pretty incredible.
Well, it shows you the evenness of the field, really, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
But your club mates have been dominating in the cash stakes of it, though.
Yes, yeah, they're leading the top of the field at the moment. Terry and Jenny. They sort of. It's interesting because it's a staggered draw, so it's interesting to look at the league table, but you have to understand how many games are left to play for some of the players.
I would put the commentators' curse on Amy. What are we doing?
I'll blame you.
Thank you.
No, you play outside yours, mate.
I took the bad
Give it a
bowl in the
chance.
first game, so you can take the bad bowl on this one. Oh, I've just noticed Taiki's got glasses on his head as well, but they're not upside down.
Nearly as cool.
On the forehand. You can see it's more of a slow grain delivery. It's interesting because all deliveries are effective. Well, most deliveries are effective on most surfaces, but you can often see the Northern Hemisphere people or the ones who played on slow greens, when they come to our ones, there's a lot of body movement going on in their delivery, isn't there, Steve?
It certainly is. And you look at the Australians in particular with they're almost running off the mat, but like it's a full body delivery where we tend to be armed deliverers.
Both are fine, it doesn't really matter, as long as you're doing the same thing every time.
Got to get the things close.
That's the key point. The key point.
That's coming
Lovely bowl.
One on, one over. Not all bad.
Enjoy.
Pretty good leading, really. Make the way down.
Did you end up settling on this bowl scooper name yet?
Oh,
or
we've
is
had a-
that
we've
what
had a
I've heard
few.
talking
We-
about lately?
Yeah, we had Bulldozer, which I didn't mind. Bulldozer was pretty good. Like the Bolden Retriever, mind that? It's sort of, you didn't look like you liked that one that much, Steve. Bowls, Scoop Bowls Gatherer. Theo with his first bowl. That's incredible. While I'm ranting on about a bowl scoop, he's trailed the jack back out of the house.
Classic head.
That's 2 good meters. That shouldn't even count as a touch, should it? It should be. You got to stay within a certain distance to be a touch.
Wow, it's not suggest all these sorts of crazy additions to the laws, Steve. I reckon if you could catch your bowl before it stops, you should get it back.
Come, pal. Don't get.
It's not
Down.
a bad area though.
What a beautiful bowl. A jack that's been moved off centre and out of the house. That's a pretty good first shot there.
Way out in foreign territory there too, so it's a great shot.
Theo now on his backhand.
Like the weight he should have had for the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got one to adjust with.
Drop a meter, bud.
Anyway, yeah, so it's Bulldozer. Bulldozer's what I think I've settled on. But our thanks do, of course, go to the Cambridge Bowling Club for the use of this bowls retrieval devices. We see an absolute
Good shot,
bomb.
buddy.
It's a beautiful shot from Kirsten Edwards.
Very good bowl.
Two.
That's
Fire off.
There's a
Yes,
game.
well,
Cambridge.
Yes, that's right. Now, Mark Cameron, CEO of Bowls New Zealand, has put it on me to try and access some clubs.
Has he? Oh, very good.
So, reaching out to England at the moment, that's where they seem to be made.
Yeah,
And,
this one that we're using is a Drake's Pride.
Who's got the tea?
That's all I know.
Who's got the tea?
They're not very common in New Zealand. But it'd be cool if we could get some. I think I could.
yeah, well, there's been some interest from clubs, so we're going to look to access them and get them available in the shop. So,
Good stuff.
give Sarah.
There's an attack here from Teo. Has he got the jack?
Oh! Oh! I think he was playing with the size 5, he might have got
Yeah,
that.
that was so close.
Was.
I thought he had that perfect. Not
Oh,
to be.
Here's Kirsten's opportunity to play 3 bombs.
Yeah, after the jack's been sprung out with Theo's first one, she's now got a bowl for 3.
She's got a yard to get in.
Again, so important in this 5M game if you've got the opportunity for a number to take it.
Yeah.
Let's go, buddy.
The thing here is not to try and draw to the jack, it's just to try and beat the bowl. Oh, looks like it's out in a similar line to the first 2. Let's have a look at the speed.
Checking in, bud.
Not far away.
Get
Not far away.
down. Get down.
Look at this. Oh, is it going to stop? I thought she'd had it perfect.
What a run.
What do you think, Steve? Is it 2 or 3?
One. It's the one.
It's 1. Goodness, I
Balls, Kiss.
wouldn't have picked that as just 1.
Well, from where we're standing, it's virtually on it. It was 2 every day of the week, and the third one was just out.
Here we go. Let's watch a replay of this bowl. This is the one that counted in the end from Kirsten Edwards. Such a classy bowl when the jack's being hoofed back a couple of metres and off centre. Just essentially draw a back toucher. That's good stuff. Great to have Jean and Kevin McKenzie interviewed a bit earlier by Sally McKenzie, but spelt differently. So different Mackenzies, they're not related.
Mackenzie's here then.
Not too many. Oh, well, I wouldn't say too many Mackenzies, but there's enough of them. None of them are listening to the commentary because they're not getting any looks at all from the Mackenzies. But great to have them up from Nelson. Jean McKenzie, I knew I recognised her. Has played indoor bowls, Steve, for the South Island team. As she said, been playing outdoors for 10 years. and her husband, Kevin, plays
Yeah,
in
hand
their
me back.
Twilight Bowls League out of Richmond, which is pretty cool. Twilight Bowls Leagues are all over the country, aren't they?
They are, and they're becoming increasingly popular. And like just this weekend, my darling wife was playing in just one of those hands tournaments that they played, and they made sure that they engaged the business house bowlers and the corporate bowlers, and one of the guys that actually won a prize was a brand new bowler, so he was. This game was easy.
Yeah.
Go out and win a prize. But, that was the beauty of it. But the other good thing was the club included them in and everything, and it's the club members rallied around and they're very inclusive. So it was brilliant.
It's been great to see that happening more and more, because I mean we've had Twilight Bowls and Business House Bowls for 25, 30 years as a sport, but it is certainly becoming more popular, and there's no longer a segregation between those two groups.
No.
You go to the bowling club and you're playing bowls.
Yep.
And it's all sort of mixed in together, which has been really cool dynamic to see change, I think, over the last little while.
Yeah, it's been a challenge for our club members to get their head around that these are casual bowls members, and just not someone that turns up just every now and again to play. So, and the clubs that have really embraced it are benefiting it across the board. Members enjoy, new members playing full time like they do, are joining.
Mutually beneficial arrangement. We see Kirsten Edwards here on the backhand. If it sits down, it's got it. And it didn't sit down, so it didn't got it. I keep thinking they scored a multiple on the first end, but it was only that one.
Money. 2, didn't it? Possibly 3.
I was pretty sure. And Tio now with an opportunity just to put 2 in the circles, 2 in the house. That's a lovely bowl.
Walk that one in.
Tio and Taiki play out of the Bridge Park Bowling Club. I promoted it last week, and I'll promote it again because I'm feeling kind of generous, but they have a ham tournament on the 12th of December at the Bridge Park Bowling Club. It's probably fully subscribed by now, but if you're a bowler in the Auckland area and you feel like doing something on the 12th of December, there is a ham tournament there. Phil Taylor asked me to promote that, so I thought, well, we may as well use this platform. And that ham tournament, one of many.
They have to dress in Christmas outfits, or
yes,
probably
yeah,
mandatory, probably in your household.
Yeah. We'll go for a yes.
Yes.
There you go, Amy McElroy on the backhand.
Playing with a wee bit of weight.
Same delivery every time. Not far away. Just a smidge underneath the line, but that weight was beautiful, wasn't it?
Was.
What do you do here if you're Taiki? You're holding 2. What do you do?
Just don't fatten it, but just beat the bowl, play their closest bowl, because at the moment, Amy's got to play something really special.
Pretty good, eh?
To get second shot, let alone shot.
So on the forehand. Well, he's not
that front bowl of the white team is sort of stopping the straight drive, and this one might be a nuisance as well.
What he's actually done here is something we didn't call, Steve. He's put a block in.
I'm not sure it was intentional.
Always clip a block, I was taught. If someone falls short, you just go, good block. If they are a good sport, they take it well. If they're not a good sport, they don't often, those teams don't stay together that long.
No.
So Amy with a correction to make.
She looks coming in a bit hot.
Oh, you just feel like this end feels like a really important end in this game. We've seen Amy. She's probably going to be 3 down with the bowl to play and an extra one to come from Taiki. You could easily drop this is the sort of end you could easily drop a 4 if you're Amy and Kirsten.
Yeah. It's got a big adjustment. That's the problem. Sure with the first, long with the second.
Maybe not that wide.
Doesn't look like he's going to be adding with this one.
Yeah, so this feels like a let-on. If you're Kirsten and Amy, you're breathing a sigh of relief here, right? Because you fully expect to be 3 down.
You would.
Then if you miss, you fully expect to drop a 4. Instead, you go, well, we're 2 down. If I cut it down to 1, maximum they're going to drop us 2. Then we're 1 down after 2.
Yeah.
For a turn of a dice, you could have easily dropped a 4 on this.
Oh, absolutely. You know, like they'd almost take this end as, you know, 2 down as a win.
Oh, 2 downs, happy days if you're Kirsten Amy, yeah. So you get last bowl on the next end, opportunity to score a number.
Get a club this time.
See how good this one is here from Amy McElroy. She's got the green perfect. How's the weight? Beautiful. Perfect.
Brilliant.
Yep,
Well
great
done.
shot. That's play
That is.
perfection.
You take that every day of the week.
You'll have to change now.
Interesting.
Rest any other two?
Is this
Not sure I'd agree with that because all he can do is hit that ball flat. It's going to stay.
Do you think
It's
it's
got a
because they
stem
can
draw.
make a 3 out of this? Is that why he's changed hands?
You can make 3 of it going on the other hand, just lay the white ball down.
Oh, and you're not wrong. Always giving it the sniff, the Joe Edwards sniff. That usually means it's good.
Is it?
Or if it's Joe Edwards, it does.
She's exceptional, eh?
Oh, unbelievably good. So 1 there we see to Theo and Taiki. 1 all after 2 ends. Yeah.
Well, you would say Amy and Kirsten played their get out of jail free card in that one.
Oh,
Got let off the hook and
as far as they are concerned, as a when you're in that situation as a bowler, even though Amy and Kirsten haven't scored on that end, you feel like you have. Because, like we say, it could easily be 4-1 here, and it's 1 apiece. So, as far as they are concerned, it'll be happy days, and Taiki and Tio, I think, will be less pleased.
yeah, I let that one sort of slip because really Amy only played 1 good bowl.
Yeah.
Kirsten only played 1 really good bowl. And dropped 1, so yeah, that's good.
It's a fickle sport we play.
Oh,
Lots of ifs, buts, and maybes in lawn bowls.
absolutely. You can play 3 brilliant bowls and still be down. So,
Ask the bowls gods, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, we saw it in the first game. Millie on the first end played 3 really good bowls and turned the head from 1 up to 1 down. She played 3 great shots.
almost got the shot for last.
Yeah.
Not a bad start here.
Good bowl.
Oh, mate.
In the house, 1 in the house.
Yep. And just over a foot. Oh, I don't do metrics. What's that? 10 centimetres.
I was just going to say a bit over a foot as well. It's one of the things you learn. Doesn't matter if you're playing casual bowls or twilight bowls. I reckon the official measurement for lawn bowls in New Zealand is imperial.
Yes.
Call it a point of difference, but you figure it out pretty fast.
Yep. If you don't know how far it is, ask them to show.
Exactly. This is a good first bowl here from Amy McElroy. Bronze medal winner at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow with Selena Goddard, Val Smith and Mandy Boyd.
Andy played a bomb with the last
I
two.
believe she did.
Yep.
I believe she did. I remember watching that.
There's a great photo of that, isn't it?
One's
Valves and the
jumping
off it,
about 3
goes
metres
to
in the air.
Well, that's quite high for Val. She's not that tall, really.
I tuned in and watched that because it was in Glasgow. I remember watching it about 3 o'clock in the morning. Some ridiculous time in New Zealand. I tuned in to watch that game, and it sort of burned into the memory. When it's won with such a good bowl, you just go, cool. That was worthwhile, as opposed to the Cricket World Cup when the entire country got up to watch us not win.
Yeah.
One came into work on 3 hours sleep, full of depression.
On the rugby.
Too soon, Steve.
Yeah, Amy.
So look at this, what a correction.
Well played.
Oh, well
That's
done.
a great bowl. Stoke Bowling Club was
Reach for
running
it, bro.
a peers event when the World Rugby
Don't
final
be
was
shy.
on.
Reach me,
And
it's
there
all
was
good.
a lot of noise, I would say, that was not necessarily related to the bowls during the first game. Everyone sort of slunk out and watched the bowls afterwards.
Fair enough.
Sort of grateful I had to be commentating. Oh, Taiki's not happy with that bowl.
No?
Not sure why. It doesn't look like it's that far away.
Nothing wrong with this, mate.
It's like a double bluff. He said, oh, I don't like it, but look at this. He might replace the white. Oh, he's
Fair
just...
effort. Fair effort.
He must have known he was... It was off by
Yeah,
a little
get to
bit.
your arm. Turn around the corner.
Wouldn't mind
I'd be happy.
Putting a half out of the count. Yeah.
No complaints from me if I miss by that much. My team should be so lucky.
You just keep thinking you're having a good day.
Amy on the back end. Beautiful delivery.
Looks a bit tight. Yeah.
To the line.
Yeah.
2.
So holding 2 on the crossover. 1 apiece. This is N3. game still feels very much in the balance, Steve.
Yep. This one will, if we can hold on to whoever gets a multiple here, sort of in the box seat, really.
Of course, remembering the winner of tonight's first game, who were the Nathans, have made their way through to the grand final to be held later on.
Morris Symes doesn't win again.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Thank you for confirming, Steve. And the winner of this game plays them in the grand final. It's going to be 7 ends tonight, so we've added 2 ends for the last 2 weeks for the grand final, just to make it. Oh no! That's something you never want to see. Oh no!
Who's going to remind him the wee dot goes on the inside?
No.
Well, this is the thing with casual bowls, community bowl, business house bowls. The 2 things you're taught are 1, wee dot on the inside, and don't bounce it.
That's 2 really
2
wise.
things.
Yep.
2 things. That's what we need to get right.
Oh, I hope he checks his bias.
I'll check the bias now.
He's checked his bias, but he's playing the forehand. No, he isn't. Playing his backhand. No, we're okay.
Jamie Hillish there with that.
Yeah,
delivery,
looked like he was on the forehand, didn't he?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious me.
He's come with a bit of anger, and he's got.
Look at this! Look at this! Great shot! What a bowl! That is how you recover. That is how you recover from throwing the bowl away.
down there.
And he was saying, I don't need the first bowl, I'll just chuck it away and just play an absolute bomb in the second.
Well, it's a good weight for the second.
Absolute scenes here. Kirsten on the forehand.
She's got the runner.
She's got a beautiful green. Kirsten, another one from a fantastic bowls family. Her mum Lee won the New Zealand singles. Gold Star holder Lee Griffin. Yes. The fours won at Central Otago.
Yes.
You look at her record, it's one of the greatest records, the Wellington region. They've just been winning forever and a day.
Yeah, well, that went back a few years when they really embraced the coaching, Bowls New Zealand coaching program. And they gambled on a lot of young ladies, and it bore fruit later on.
So, big moment here. Tio has salvaged this first bowl, which he literally wrong bias on the side of the ring.
You guys to draw out there, bud.
And Amy just saying, look, you just have to draw it, just make the correction.
Same line, a couple of yards away.
On the forehand.
How's the speed?
She's got the right green. Down to the weight here. Down to the weight here from Kirsten. How's the weight?
2.
Oh, not going to be beautiful line. But 2 there to Tio and Taiki. So the score now 3-1 after 3 ends of 5. Twilight Bowls League here at Royal Oak. I cannot believe we've seen a wrong bias tonight, Steve.
Was it the first one?
Yeah, first wrong bias I've seen in the Twilight Bowls League.
When was your last one?
I was reminded, I made a bold statement last week at the Twilight Bowls League that I'd never played a wrong bias, and I was quickly reminded that I've actually played a wrong bias at Gate Par Bowling Club, apparently. Okay. And here we go, here's the wrong bias on screen. Whoa! It's the realisation. Oh dear. Oh dear. And there it goes. There it goes.
The traditional requirement to empty one's wallets later on will be enforced.
You'd hope so. But how's this for a recovery, Steve?
Yeah.
Oh, dearie me. That's great stuff.
Again, bud.
He's just done it again.
It's narrow enough that you might think it was. When was your last wrong bias, Steve? If you've made me just admit on national television, I played a wrong bias at the Gate Par Bowling Club circa 2015.
Probably around about the same time. I think, yeah.
All I remember is the sickening feeling. Because you think, oh, I've just taken way too much green. And then you realise that it's just
wandered off.
It's just a wrong bias. And you think, oh dear.
Yeah.
shock is how I would describe it when you play one bias.
Mind you, I have been set up some years ago. We were playing indoors and someone managed to change the stickers from the inside to the out, and just a quick glance, there's the wee dot, yeah, away we go.
Easy peasy.
Much to the delight of my friends.
Yeah.
So 2 bowls at a level with the jack, but underneath the line from Tio here. Second to last end, it's a big one for Amy and Kirsten. Realistically, they have to score on this end of the next one if they want to win the game.
Yeah, they've got to win the last 2.
Hurry, bud.
Pretty close again here.
I mean, this is good stuff if you want to score bowls.
Yeah.
2 lovely bowls. Will they just hit this? Do you use your lead? Tio's got a drive on him.
So he's going to hit it.
Get it out of you, bro. Have a go at the 2 balls or jack in the bin.
I'd play this on my backhand, but that's okay. He's close here. He's close here. Look at this. Look at this. They're both gone. What a bowl. Beautiful. Follow through onto the 2 metre. Beautiful stuff.
That's the spot. That one.
Magic.
That one. Yeah. That's true confusing, isn't it?
Bring your duster.
Close you can, bud.
That was a perfect shot, wasn't it?
Outstanding. I was proven wrong because the forehand was the way he had to play it with the collision bowl following through onto the 2 metre mark, which I'd forgotten existed, Steve. Great stuff.
There's always a debate
Pow,
around
pow.
forehand and backhand for that particular shot.
Always.
Not bad, is it?
It's a really interesting conversation if you've been playing bowls. Probably a conversation with slightly more serious bowlers, but think about what your collision bowl does after you've hit the head. So the collision bowl, it's the one that's doing the hitting.
Yeah.
Do you want your collision bowl to veer away from the head and have nothing to do with it? Or do you want it to be counting it when the dust settles? And that usually is the difference between playing one hand or the other. It's what your collision bowl is doing. But we won't get too technical because we were playing the Twilight bowls later.
Twilight bowl, yeah. And it's about self-awareness too, you know. Do you miss narrow on the forehand or wide or whatever? So
I usually just pray that I'm in the area is my plan. Taiki here on the forehand side. A lot of body movement in his delivery.
Like your grass.
exaggerated follow through.
Very effective. Look at this stuff.
Come to the team, bro.
That's a good enough first bowl, but
Welcome to the team, bro.
fair enough. Amy will be thinking, like in practice, she could put 3 bowls between the bowl and the jack. So if her first bowl here is good, I would expect to see the next 2 be real close as well. So this first bowl absolutely key here for Amy McElroy.
The wrong bias and then a couple of goodies since then.
She's got to nail the line first. Everything from there.
Yeah. So the jack on the centre line, being replaced on the 2 metre mark, so she'll know the track. On the forehand, yep, smooth as silk. Steering it down.
Kirsten's interested.
This is very
Yeah.
close here. That's beautiful.
Brilliant.
And that'll give her the confidence. She's got 2 more bowls. They'll both be there.
Yeah.
She'll do that 3
One down
times.
to there, mate.
That last one. That last one.
Yeah. Go looking for it, mate. You touch the jack, you're alive.
As they've come to play, haven't they? The
Yep.
Tio and Taiki with an aggressive game plan.
How far off is she?
He's been told to hit it. Is he going rogue?
You
or
pick
is
your
he
way,
hitting it?
mate. If you want to go quick, go for it. You can go quick if you want for the kill. You pick.
What's happening, Steve?
He's going to go the kill. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, here we go.
Are we
Is this where the super cam on the centre line's going to
Are we in danger? Are we in danger? Whoa, whoa.
bounced a few times?
Oh, the camera moved. Well, what he wasn't there, Steve, was short.
No.
He wasn't short. I
A
feared
couple of divots out of the green, though, I think.
if you've wound up once, usually in bowls you go again, don't you? Unless something changes dramatically, you just go, well, I've committed to this plan.
Try it again.
Amy just thinking, well, I'll just put another bowl there or thereabouts, and that's what she's done. It's not the end of the world because it's past So she's not making the target any bigger, and an opportunity with her last bowl to make a bundle if Mikey doesn't change anything. I expect him to wind up here, and he won't want to miss narrow.
Can't afford to lose ours now. These two are third. Fourth.
Try and draw it off.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah, try and
So
draw it off.
you know,
It's
the
too
drive
wide,
state
you rest those, it's all good. But give it a
This is probably the
chance.
best ball, to be fair.
Replace the bowl or move the jack with you.
The reason for that being there is 2 white bowls and 1 black bowl. You chip your black bowl off, suddenly you fall down.
Yep.
So just
You're going to be 3 and 1 at the shoot for 4.
opting to try and limit the damage here and make it hard for Amy to make it even a 2. So second shot's good fishing here for Taiki. He's just played a full-blooded drive shot. One of the hardest bowls in the book is to switch it back. And he's not far away.
No, he's left a bit in his hand, I think.
Just fallen short.
Good track
And
anyway.
here's a question. Do you look for a 2 or do you try and get the jack to move somehow and make a big number,
Well,
Steve?
she's only got to move it a foot. If she misses it,
Should still hang around.
she's still hanging for second shot, but you've got to be playing through the jack. And if she gets the foot, full shot.
Massive moment here in the game for Amy and Kirsten trying to make a number. She's stalking after it.
Get down.
She's not far away.
Bet.
She's not far
Get
away.
down.
She's not far away.
Well played.
What a bowl! What a bowl! Absolutely magnificent stuff.
What a mate.
That's why she's played for New Zealand, eh?
That's great.
Shannon, you're not the best bowler in your family anymore, mate.
He's got no right to reply either because we're
No.
the ones on the commentary.
No, dead right.
That was unbelievably good. Oh, what a night. It's been a good night of bowls so far.
It's been a very high stand, Dreams. Bombs, absolute bombs.
And
Play.
let's relive one of the bombs. Watch the reaction. Kirsten, she knows here, I reckon. Kirsten's like,
As soon
well,
as I got past that black bowl, she
Amy's nailed it. Oh, what a shot. Look at the background. That's good stuff. What a night of bowls it's been at the Twilight Bowls League. Really enjoying the music.
Yay.
This is great. Ah, I don't want to hear, but we're on the last 10.
I got it, yeah.
We're on the last 10, Steve.
last end.
5-3 to Kirsten and Amy.
Well,
Nothing.
that was huge then. You know, and defend 2 normally.
That's just as good as it gets. Absolutely as good as it gets there from Amy McElroy. And now this format, the ability to play 3 more bowls after you've played a bomb. Must be quite nice.
Oh, he's running.
Really happy about herself, so that's all good.
Again, I have just caused a bad bowl to happen, Steve. It's all quite exciting. Of course, after this and before the grand final, there's going to be an opportunity for some crowd participation. So 5 random people are selected from the crowd at Royal Oak Bowls.
Don't need a stretcher this time.
No, not this time. Not this time, Steve, or a walking stick or anything else.
Oh, it's good.
Five random people selected to play. They play 2 bowls each. Closest to the jack wins a bowls bag.
Hero.
An Hero Super Glide bowls bag.
Prize. Prize.
If you're looking at that or listening to that and thinking, oh, that sounds like something I'd like to be involved in, free entry to Royal Oak Bowls from
Yep.
6:30 p.m. every Tuesday and Wednesday night. So you can come down tomorrow or
Well, you
next
can
week
actually
on our
come
final
early and
one.
have a meal and
Yes, that's what I should have said. Yeah, you
Yes.
could. It's a lovely meal too.
look at this.
Great to have people down at the club and a very good bowl there from Amy McElroy. And if you can't make it up to Auckland,
Get as close as you
or
can, bro.
are lucky enough to be picked out as one of the 5 people, you can actually find the Euro Super Glide Bowls bags on the Bowls New Zealand shop at a very reasonable price, Steve.
Aren't they on a Christmas special?
We do have a Christmas special going.
We do, so get into it if you need a new bowls bag.
Worth having a nosy. Bowls,
www.
you just go to the bowlsnewzealand.co.nz. Yeah. Everything else can happen from there.
Yeah.
But some very
And we
competitive.
just got the new shipment.
We did. We have a new shipment. So there's bowls available, measures on there, bowls, bags, etc., etc. And it's going to be something that's only going to grow as time goes on. Steve.
Absolutely. And I do know we've got some heavyweight jacks there as well. They just arrived
Yes.
on Monday,
Yep.
so we haven't managed to get them up on the site yet. But if you're in the market for heavyweight jacks,
The heavyweight jack is something that you use on a carpet, Steve.
just friction's not as good on the carpet, so they just stand to fly the lightweight jacks. So On and over. That's
Andy.
good bowling.
Come, see if you can come under their weight, mate. Weight up to here. If you hit that one through, it's all good. Give it a chance, man. Don't be short.
So
Amy and Kirsten will be playing mix and match from now, I would think.
So you're just
No twos.
you're defending that 2-point lead, aren't you?
Let's have a look. They're not getting excited yet.
Very close. If he holds up a little bit, that's
Well
a good bowl. That's classy stuff, isn't it?
Very good. Very good. That speed, he would have taken them back to those 2 black bowls. So
That's why I wanted you to be
Kirsten will be just looking to get something tight.
Interesting. Is it too soon to say the word tie break, Steve? Extra end.
Yeah, but we still
Bye, buddy.
put the mockers on everything else we've spoken about.
Yes,
so
that won't happen. It
It's
won't
not
happen.
going to happen.
This feels like if Tio and Taiki are going to score, I can see them scoring a 2. I struggle to see them scoring a 3 on this end.
No, well, that way that head changed a bit. The bowls are mixed and matched. So
How bad is
just need something tight here.
Lovely line here from Kirsten Edwards. This is a good bowl. Just class. It's been class all night tonight from all 4 teams we've seen. There's some real classy stuff. You can see the ability there.
Oh, see how the game is played, but this competition is all about showing the diversity of play. So we get quite a cross range on it. We get some good bowls, we get some very average ones, and we even get the wrong biases. So full array of shots on display.
Wrong biases. I don't think Tio's going to be let to forget that, but fairness to him, he's played some great bowls. He recovered. They scored a 2 on that end, didn't they? Or a 1 on that end. Tio trailed the jack back.
Oh yeah,
He just
wrong
didn't
bias.
need the first bowl.
No, just a practice one.
That's what I would have said if I'd played it. Just played 2 good bowls afterwards. Go up. You're lucky I didn't play 3. Here we go. Kirsten on the forehand,
She looks in the zone here.
leading by 2 on the scoreboard that you can see in the top left of your screen.
Dive.
Take the mat off, bro, you'll count.
Just run out of puff.
Just put some pressure on Kirsten if he nails one in the
Oh.
close head.
Was he going to play wrong bias then, or did he just reset himself?
Oh, self-doubt.
Would absolutely give me a complex if I played a wrong bias on television. How's this?
There.
Very classy.
It's going to be good
Oh,
enough for
good
2.
shot. He's in for 2.
Two.
What do you do here? Are you just trying to draw the shot again, or do you play something more aggressive? They don't really have the back here, Steve. It's just about drawing
Just about
second.
Getting second. Go for second shot. Because that stops the 3. It stops the loss and it gives you the extra end. You happen to get shot.
You happen to get the shot at Happy Days. Otherwise, you're just making it as hard as possible. 2 at the end of the day is an extra end.
Yep.
You'd hate to drop a 3 to lose a game of bowls. So we'll see Kirsten on her forehand side. That's what they're talking about here. They'll play the forehand side, likely to play the forehand side, which is to the right as you see it on your television. Just make that correction. Finish anywhere in the house. You're okay. Of course, they could be finding
The perfect bowl will be locked onto the shot bowl. So it can't be played out. Second shot, please.
moments here as Kirsten makes her way down to play her bowl, leading by 2. 2 down on the head with a bowl to come from the opposition. Sheer playing in the background. Perfect night at bowls, Steve.
It's outstanding. Crowd's arriving. A reset.
Seen it happen. On the forehand. Lovely delivery. Kirsten Edwards. Capable of absolute magic. Is this a magic bowl here?
Get up, Chris. Run up. Good girl. Good girl.
Exactly what we were talking about, right? The best that can happen now. Well, it depends what you're going for, actually, because there is a 3, honestly. Just crowd it all the way back. What do you play here if you're Tio? I'll leave it to you to call, Steve.
I think the way it's set up, it's Black, so measure for sure.
Based on the game plan that they've had, I would be unsurprised if Tio decided to be aggressive, because we've seen a lot of aggressive bowls tonight. They probably have 2 on the 2 metre.
Well, the way they keep measuring this, it looks like Kirsten might have got shot here. So then that changes it. So
It does
then you
change
hunt
it.
the white bowl.
Yeah,
If it's
If Kirsten's got one, you're going for a nibble.
yep. If they're holding shot, you're just drawing for 2 when the extra end.
Really interesting decision-making process here. Again, bowls is like chess. What do you want to do?
Well, the other option, like he's got a couple of options if he goes hunting the white bowl. Is that if he's high, he gets the jack back. That's game.
I feel like
Plays
if,
with that good,
yeah,
plays
if-
with big weight.
I feel like if he picks good weight, like even to the 2 metre mark, that gives yourself a lot of chances for good results.
Yep.
Sit square through a white bowl, you can trail the jack back for 2, maybe 3. It'll be very interesting to see what they opt to play here. There's certainly chances, but a lovely bowl by Kirsten Edwards to force this decision making.
You pick it, bro. You got it.
We'll see what happens anyway. I'd still love to see a tie break. I think mating.
Depends what he chooses here. Who's got the shot? He's hunting the white or the black, or the white. Both whites.
He's
actually.
close. He's close. He's trotting after it. He's got it out clean. He's got it out clean.
Shot,
2 with 2.
Shot.
And next we see it. We're up to a tie break. First tie break we've seen.
Tie break now.
Yeah.
Quite exciting.
They know what to do.
What happens now?
They toss
We
it to
toss?
Toss, I think.
I
Where's
toss-
Aaron?
They toss a coin. Yeah. It's an extra end, so tie breaker. So they toss a coin. So we'll
Let's
get
go
to
and
see.
see who goes.
I called it the first time. They can call it now.
Here they are. So they toss the coin. So Sue Rossiter's got a coin in her little umpire's kit. Someone's called
Old
something.
penny, is it?
Oh, I'd say so. Who won the toss, team?
There you go, the boys got what they needed, the 2 at the end of the final end. So it's a single end tie break now. Single end tie break.
Rightio, so tiebreaker time. They've tossed a coin to decide who goes first.
Who's got last bowl? Do we know?
Let's just watch the replay. We'll just watch a replay of Tio's bowl here. Plucked that white ball out as clean as you'd like it to be. Was actually lucky to not take out his shot bowl. It's hung around for 2. I'll be very pleased with that.
Well, that was the shot play, I think. It's, why they were looking at the other, they looked like they were 1 down, so need to get rid of the shot bowl.
I'm so excited it's a tiebreaker.
All right.
So 5 apiece.
Who's your pick at the tie break?
First draw in the
Last bowl to win it.
I'll take the ladies.
Fair enough. You can see there, if you're looking at your scoreboard and you think it's grown another foot, it's just the tie break. Just the tie break end at the bottom of your scoreboard, so you can see there it's popped out the bottom.
So far I'm right. Ladies holding the shot.
Well done, Steve. Tyke here on the forehand. Great stuff. Twilight bowls. Week. It's, whatever week it is. 5.
Night of firsts. First wrong bias.
First tie break.
First tie break.
First time you've been on the commentary, Steve.
You know, I was getting a bit worried when they told me every night you would get rid of them. You know, no one's lasted 2 with you, so it's.
I believe in you.
Have you done that?
Fair enough, we do talk a lot of rubbish on behind the desk.
Okay.
So many
Amy
key
for
bowls.
This looks as a better chop.
Lovely
Here we
bowl.
go.
It's a lovely bowl. Right in the middle of the house there. And it's sat down.
That's going to take some beating.
Beautiful stuff. Just a great game of bowls to watch this one, Steve.
It is outstanding.
Tyke here.
Still giving it the weight to try and disturb. A billion miles away.
Not far away. Oh, it's a lovely effort. A good bowl, really.
Oh, do you go near it now if you're Amy and Kirsten? don't want to be hanging
Well,
short and high.
If it's a
short
tie,
and wide.
yeah, if it's a tie break, again, it's the strategy of the bowls. If it's a tie break, you're holding one. One's all you need. I agree with you, Steve. I'm not sure. I have absolutely no idea what I'd do, but what I wouldn't want to do is go close. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
First cover.
great call there from
Or
Kirsten.
grab the tee. That's experience for you.
It's really intelligent. It's a clever shot selection because you're looking ahead. The logic behind that requires you to think about what your opposition is going to play, and when they do play the thing where the jack is likely to end up, you know, you've got one side covered. So Amy simply covering another, it's good enough. It's good enough. Well, probably covers the respot on the two.
You change hand.
It's a bit of both. Because if he changes,
You play that hand, you reaching me on that hand. Through the head, mate. If you hit your short bowl, it's all good.
Yeah.
But don't be short,
This
bro.
is a sort of bowl where Taiki would be happy to miss
Reach
narrow
the
here,
white.
because if he's narrow onto the bowl that you see at 6 o'clock to the jack, that's actually quite good news. You're removing potential block.
Well, it gives them the option of going up. Oh, he's coming with weight.
He's not far away here. He's not far away at all. Needs
Starting
to
dive now.
Oh, if he just held a bowl. Lovely weight.
Second prize.
Yeah, good stuff. And it's finished here sort of in the 7 o'clock direction. So that'll be where there is an envisaging of the jack going if you are Teo.
Yeah. Well, Amy's already indicated to Kirsten that once that last bowl covered.
Kirsten making her way down. So that's what we're talking about. Just another cover bowl. Salt and pepper, you know, you just sort of, you've got your win. You're just putting bowls where the jack may spring to. Easy. Well, it sounds simple.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think you need to go anywhere near it. And there's a great Charlie Burrell will say, just reach your ducks, because they've got to play the bomb.
Absolutely.
They want to make it easier for them.
So we're expecting to see Teo on his backhand, which is to the right on the screen, Steve.
Yeah. That's where he's got the options, you know, he snicks the jack, it's going to them. He snicks it too big, it goes to Amy and Kirsty.
Nice backhand. It's interesting, I'm sure it's almost your Kelvin Scott, Jamie Hill situation. It's confusing as a commentator because he sets up the same on both hands. They're like, well, what hand is Teo playing? Needs to clear the front bowl out of the way. Oh, whoop, whoop. One to correct from, but he needs a second bowl to do something.
But you
Even
still
if you're moving the
persevere.
short bowls.
So again, not been asked to draw close. Just looking to cover.
On the forehand side,
Looks like a bit high again.
keeps running it. It's going to be in a handy spot. Happy enough with that. You're making your opposition play the bowl.
Yep.
So this is a huge bowl here for Teo. At the very least, he'll want to remove that short bowl of Taiki's.
That would be second prize.
Oh, he's pushed it.
He scuffed that one. He's got to hope he didn't give it as much weight so it'll turn, but
Oh, he's going to need magic with his last bowl. Do you put a block in? Like, what do you do if you're Kirsten and Amy here?
trouble is anything short. It's got to be really short.
It'd have to be.
Oh, it's got to be.
It'd have to be sort of halfway up the green.
Yeah.
Then it's okay. Like the head sitting okay. You're Kirsten and Amy holding the win is not an easy shot on for Teo. Why would you make it harder? I don't know. I have no idea what Kirsten's going to do, but it won't be super close to the head, will it? Because you don't want to accidentally create a shot for the opposition.
Amy's toe will be perfect.
So on the forehand again, Kirsten Edwards in an absolute battle this game. Clean run underneath. That's needs to keep going. That's a good bowl. That's a good bowl.
Excellent.
That's literally the perfect place for it to be. What do you do if you're Teo? Do you draw the shot? I don't know. I don't know what's on.
Yes. Been working hard place, really.
The weight is so crucial here because that short bowl you can see of Taiki's at 6 o'clock stops any super duper aggressive bowls because it's close enough to the jack that you're not going to get around it and turn back into the white.
They're measuring for who's got second. So that you got second, then they got to hunt the white bowl.
Do you go off the short wide pole? There's a wing. It's low of the head. No, that's a bit far out. I rescind my.
Yeah, no, you've been talking Rob Ashton, haven't you?
I rescind my call. And I need to find something. I'll find something and play for it, but hard head to play to here for Tio. Well, he's made his decision, and he's either on his backhand or his forehand.
Yeah, on his backhand.
On the backhand.
So
he thinks he's close. He's not far away here. Look. He's not far away. He's not far away. Oh.
Yeah, rip.
Well, I mean, that's as well as he can play.
Excellent.
Exceptional game of bowls. Congratulations to Kirsten and Amy. They're through to the grand final to be held later on tonight. Just a great display of bowls around, wasn't it, Steve?
Was this bowls, bowls that didn't look too flashy. They went close to the jacket, really, but they were perfect bowls. They were cutting options out and creating options. So.
Just great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. Really impressed with that from Tio and Taiki and Kirsten Amy to give us such an exhibition of bowls.
This final will be good.
Yep, so we've got a grand final coming up. But first what we're going to do, Steve, is we're going to watch some people play some bowls, and before then we're going to watch an interview that Sally had with Sue Rossiter earlier today.
Hello, and welcome back to Twilight Bowls. I'm here with the woman, the myth, the legend, Sue Rossiter, our wonderful umpire for this competition. Now, Sue, tell us about yourself. What got you into bowls?
Hi, thank you for asking me these fun things. My husband, my late husband, he was a top bowler, and I decided eventually that I was sick of watching him and that I would join him.
Did you think you could do better?
No, still after 20 years I'm still striving for that one. No, but I was living in Newcastle, New South Wales, so bowls was very much part of the local culture. And so...
What got you into umpiring?
I was a second year bowler, and a lot of people were offering me a lot of advice, and I'm sure a lot of the players out there can relate to that. So I decided to take myself off to an umpires meeting to find out what was really supposed to happen, and I got hooked. I really enjoyed the camaraderie of people. I enjoyed the exactness of it, really. The laws are quite black and white when you look at it, and I really enjoyed it. So I've just gone on focusing more on umpiring, really, than I have my bowls. Yeah.
And have you been enjoying umpiring this league? What do you think of the players so far?
Well, I'm lucky enough to know most of them because I have umpired. Actually, I think I can safely say I've umpired all of them at some stage. It's fun. And umpiring is fun because you get to know so many people. And coming in here, a lot of them are, oh, hey, so you again, and it's fun.
And what would you say to the people in the audience who are thinking about starting bowls and going down to their local league and just having a try?
Do it today rather than tomorrow. Everybody I speak to say, oh, this is so good, I should have done it long ago. I shouldn't have waited till I retired. That is what everybody says. So if you're thinking about it, do it.
Some great advice from our lovely umpire. She's doing a wonderful job. I'm going to pass back to Alex in commentary.
Thanks, Sally. That was a great little interview with Sue Rossiter, but with no further ado, I want to pass this back to Sally now because we're going to watch 5 bowlers do their very best to win a bowls bag.
Hi, and we're back for our Aero Bowl Off. We've got 5 audience members who think they have what it takes. The aim of the game is simple: get your bowl closest to the jack. Let's meet who we've got here. So who are you?
Tom.
And what's brought you along here tonight?
Support some friends, have a few drinks and a bit of food.
Have you played bowls before?
Not really, no.
Good luck, Ben.
Thank you.
Too heavy.
Who have we got next? And what do you do, Mike?
Plumber.
And are you good at bowls?
Terrible.
Come on up, contestant number 3. What's your name?
David.
And what's brought you along here tonight, David?
Come support the Cuzzies.
Nice, good luck.
Got a bit of weight to it. Put the brakes on, David.
Come on up. What's your name?
Megan.
And are you a bowler, Megan?
No.
Do you think you can at least do better than the boys tonight?
No.
Good luck. We're all a bit fast tonight.
We're all a bit quick. I think Dave's got it at the moment. He's still in the game.
After seeing everyone else's bowls, how are you feeling?
Quiet but confident.
Now, what's your name?
Mike,
And are you a bowler?
second year bowler.
Okay, well, good luck. Show us how it's done. We've got a bit of confusion about who's winning. How do you feel? Confident yet? Or are you still embarrassed about your first bowl?
Just want it on the green.
This is looking better. Get up! Yeah.
We might have a winner.
We have a leader.
Has the plumber got what it takes? Off you go. He might have the jack. Good luck to our one lady tonight. We've got one last bowler. How are you feeling? Are you feeling confident?
Not anymore.
Not looking too badly. Is it going to come in? Looking good. Is it going in?
Umpire, who's got it?
White still has it.
White still has it. Come on over. You've just won an Aero Bowls bag. How do you feel?
Oh, look, absolutely pumped, but I think Bowls was the winner on the night.
Do you think you're going to take it up as a sport?
Oh, 100%. I'm here next Tuesday.
You heard it right from his mouth. He's playing bowls. You should too.
Oh, that's great stuff. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it, Steve?
Oh, it was. It certainly was.
It was good to see. There's the winner set bowls was the winner on the day, and we're up to the final now. the Nathans playing Kirsten Edwards and Amy McRoy. So we've got the siblings playing the two sort of young mums who've been there and done that and don't play quite so much bowls anymore. Who's your pick, Steve?
I'll stick with Kirsten and Amy on this one, I think. Just experience there will come through, but be pretty close. So both sides played very, very well to win their games.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, and we can see there who they played in the first games to get through to this major final. Remember, 7 ends for this major final, so it's got a little bit more breath in it, I suppose, this final. It's great to cut back to me as my hands are sort of bouncing around the place. Thanks, team. That's great stuff. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Two more ends.
Yeah.
A little bit more time for the game to breathe. I don't know what we're going to see.
You can have a rough end there and still come back with 7 ends. 5 ends, it makes it a bit harder.
5 ends is a little bit sort of, what's the word I'm looking for, Steve?
Well, it's
not only do you blink and you miss it, but you drop a number, it's hard to make it back, isn't it?
Well, both games, like there was a number picked up on their second end. And that's where it happens.
Yeah, it makes a difference. And I think we're seeing that the coin toss has happened. So there's going to be a decision made as to who goes first. So the team playing with the black bowls have won it, have given it to the white. So what we've got is Kirsten and Amy have won the toss. They're giving it to Millie and Chad to go first. So again, they've opted to have that last bowl, Steve.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
It'll be interesting to see.
Be interesting to see where they're going to do here because I don't see any bowls up the other end.
Oh, they'll get there, Steve. It's fine. It's all under control.
Is it?
We've got plenty of time. Well, under control, you know.
Where are the bowls? Oh, they've hidden them.
They've hidden the bowls away.
There they go.
There's no need to worry. You can see there the skips just sort of getting ready. And again, great to have a nice crowd down here at Royal Oak Bowls. If you've got nothing else to do, or even if you have something to do on a Tuesday and Wednesday night, come down, check it out. It's a great atmosphere.
Yeah, and the food's good. Food's reasonably priced.
Yeah.
It's, so you can have something to eat, have some tea, and then watch what's going on.
Yeah, something to eat, something to drink, happy days. And you might go into that draw to win. You can see what there is to beat. Having watched that crowd activation, go into the hat, 5 years get pulled out, you might win yourself a bowls bag.
Worth over $100, so it's not to be sneezed at.
Absolutely. Here we go. We've got Amy on the forehand. You can see there our scoreboard. It's growing. Must have been water in it.
It's amazing what Colin can do.
Graphics master. I'm sure if John Macbeth is tuning in to watch with his love of graphics, he'll be very impressed with the new scoreboard. And we see the start here. I quite like going straight into this major final, Steve, because neither of the teams has had a huge break. You know, we saw Millie and Chad, they've just had to sit for 25 minutes, half an hour. It's not a massive gap in between your games.
Oh, no way. It still gives Amy a wee bit of advantage, I believe. But if Millie and Chad should have been out the back rolling a few bowls just to keep warm, so they would have had that opportunity. So
yep, they're perfectly entitled to do so here at Royal Oak Bowls underneath the covered facility.
It is
a magnificent covered facility.
Certainly the future of bowls and bowls clubs, with a lot of the major clubs having a look to price one out and see whether they can get one in. Some exciting things going on around New Zealand with different clubs at varying stages of putting their own lid, as we sort of nickname it at the moment.
Yeah, really good to see. Look at this here. That's a good bowl. That's a really good bowl. Great shot.
Yeah, up there, you turn your arm down for the shot bowl's good.
So, Amy on the forehand now. Beautiful and smooth out of the hand. I've said it every week, so I may as well say it again. We'll just wait for this bowl to finish. She's not far away here. Amy McElroy.
She played it.
Oh, to the jack. It kept running. That's unlucky, really.
She left the door a bit wider and caught more of that jack.
Yeah,
good.
It's a well played bowl.
Got to stay there.
Very good.
If we do watch, oh no, I'll wait till Amy plays the next bowl. She has a very particular pre-shot routine, Amy McAvoy, but I'll wait till you actually watching her play bowls, otherwise I'll just be
enjoyable evening.
rambling on, even more irrelevant than
Enjoyable
normal.
evening. What did you have for dinner?
Not that there's anything new to that, Steve.
Oh, okay. Have you worked through the whole menu now, and now you're just going back to what you like?
Just so happens that there's a microphone in front of us on this particular occasion.
I need a bit cheese cake.
It won't be.
Mute us if you like, I don't mind.
Yeah, that's all good.
Millie on the forehand, having a smile at that bowl. Willing it on. Well, I mean, the positive for that, her reaction tells me that she must be heavy, but she has covered the back, so if there is aggression later on.
Yep. And Amy's called for, shot, so to chip it off.
Having a good go at it here. Look at this here from Kirsten. She's got the check. She's killed it, and she's cannoned a black bowl through.
They're both touches down.
2 touches nearing the end of the ditch, but the jack's going to get respotted on the 2 metre mark.
Where's that
It
2
was a
metres?
beautiful shot, wasn't it?
Maybe the white bowl to get it.
Look at that. So the jack gets respotted on the 2 metre because it's been knocked out of bounds. A traditional game, they would have replayed the end. Really good bowl there from Kirsten Edwards.
Luckily he's gone 2 down now.
How she look?
On the back end.
Probably counts.
Right, everyone. Raise the hand, you
I
think?
don't know.
I've been trying, Steve, to have the word yeet enter the bowls lexicon.
Would you put that in English?
I would like it to replace the word drive. I think we should say, ever yeeted it, or you've done a yeet. Trying to appeal to the youth, because yeet, according to the Urban Dictionary, means to throw something.
Yeah, don't change much from your last.
Force. So, have a yeet. If I say it enough times, it'll sound normal. I don't like my chances, to be honest.
Drag it.
I'll stay out of that one. Here we go.
So, huge moment here. End 1 of this game. Second shot, you'd be happy with this, wouldn't you, Steve, if you can cut it down to 1?
It's a measure.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly 3, if not possibly 4. Just on weird angles.
On the back end, out of the Stoke Bowling Club in Nelson. Wonderful bowling club in Nelson is the Stoke one. A very proud bowling club. A lot of great bowlers out of there. And I'm sure they're watching on tonight. So hello to those from the Stoke Bowling Club watching. And look at this from Kirsten. Lovely shot.
Great bowl.
In for second shot.
What?
I would say, yeah, one there. So Ben, our bowls scoop operator. Look at him go. Oh,
It's like trying to herd cats there, really.
become an expert.
He's had plenty of practice, isn't he?
Oh, was it? Here we go. Great stuff. Right, let's watch a replay of the yeet. Look at this from Kirsten. She got past the bowl, actually got the jack square. I would argue she was a little bit unlucky there, Steve.
Bit unlucky.
Played it well. Couldn't have done much different. Sort of stiff to somehow get past it. Clean. Jack spat out the side.
Got the bowls.
He just didn't smile upon her on that particular occasion.
Good enough to hit it, but not quite right.
So, Ellie on the forehand. This is a good first bowl. Siblings from Birkenhead playing very well.
They've been scoring well all night.
Just out of the juniors. So in outdoor bowls, we talk about the junior system. Used to be 1 and 2 years, then it was 1 and 5, and then it was 1 and 8, and now it's between 1 and 5 and 1 and 8 or whatever. But both just out of the juniors, so they've been playing for 8 or 9 years each. Millie and Chad had a lot of success in Bowls North Harbour events. Took up the game because their dad played, Steve.
Yep. And I know Millie took to it really quick, because I remember her a few years ago going in her first and second year representing North Harbour.
That's right. Yeah. A lot of success. Play basketball to a very high level first, and that's an interesting thing. Like if you've tuned in, you're watching the Twilight Bowls League, and you've been a sports person in a more physical game, and you still have that competitive itch, I would encourage you to check out your local bowls club, because it's an absolutely brilliant sport. And for those who might play cricket or rugby or hockey or basketball, any of those physical games, and you start going, oh, my knee's a bit sore, or something's just a little bit more achy, but you still want to play a competitive game, bowls is for you.
Well, that's the beauty of the game that we play, is that it's available to everyone. Ability, disability, right across the board, and we're fortunate in New Zealand too to have some outstanding power bowlers, as we would term them, and so it's a game for a lifetime, and it's certainly a game for everyone that can just run up and have a go.
Absolutely.
Public best there, bud. Plus your hand.
Really cool to see, and it's what we've been speaking about. You look at the 8 pairs that participate in the Twilight Bowls League, and it's a broad range. We've got people who are older, people who are younger. We've got a world para gold medalist playing with her mum. The Cook Islanders, they're just a mixture, but it's a fair reflection of what bowls looks like. If you go to the Ham Tournament at Bridge Park on the 12th of December, if you go there, that's what it looks like. There's a mix of people, because everyone plays the sport. One white there, I think, to that bowl at 12 o'clock as you see it. It is starting to get a bit cooler in the stadium, so the carpet will be changing, the speed will be changing, Steve.
It'll be just, the carpet will be tightening up a bit, so it's likely to actually get quicker. And we're sort of kind of seeing that at the moment with only one short bowl and the rest over the head.
It's one of the skills that you learn in bowls, is to know the difference between you missing a bowl and the conditions changing. Like, have I missed heavy because I pushed it too hard, or have I missed heavy because the conditions have changed, and then adjusting accordingly? Of course, if you push it too hard, you just back yourself to let it go good and you're fine. If the conditions you change, you actually have to change what you're aiming to do.
Yeah, the stories of guys talking about playing in Australia with on one particular weed over there that if a cloud comes over, you can expect the speed of the green to drop a yard. So that means that the bowl just loses a yard of pace what it did 3 bowls before, sort of thing.
I wouldn't be paying enough attention, Steve. I'd just be falling short. Needs to get down.
Rub.
Oh, it was just about a very good result, but not quite.
Be last.
Just got that one into the second shot. We were unlucky there. It looks like that one at 6 o'clock. Correct. Holding.
That white bowl just out of the house. And Amy with a small correction to make here.
She's interested.
Not far away here, Amy McElroy. That is a beautiful bowl.
Brilliant.
Classy stuff. And you can see that if you've been watching, if you're bowling, you've been watching.
How close to the bowl is it?
We'll just wait for this.
I just need to pop it.
Just come under the white.
Chad just asking Millie how far away the jack was from the bowl. If you're looking at the house and thinking, well, obviously it's a sticker that's been placed on the green. Doesn't that act differently to a green? It's remarkably close to a carpet surface. It's almost a bit fuzzy, Steve. Look at this. Oh. How's he not got the jack? I don't understand.
Better than a fair effort, yeah.
And where am I in relation to the jack?
Everything he possibly could have done without quite getting the shot.
Yeah. You're saying about the sticker, they the 100 round to find that. They used to use them for advertising on footpaths and sort of stuff like that. Yes. So there's a dimple in it. It's not as rough as the green itself, but it's about the best we can get.
Yeah, it does have a bit of a nap to it, eh?
Yeah.
So the bowls pretty much react naturally on it. The only thing we've noticed is a bowl might skid if it's hit in collision. It skids before it bites.
Well, it skids on the green anyway.
That happens
the
on
carpet.
I was going to say that happens on a carpet anyway.
I think we found when we first trialled these, the only thing you can't do is have a mat on.
Yes. Yeah, we did. We did. There was some slippage. So we see one there to Kirsten and Amy. So one apiece after 2 ends of the 7-end grand final here for night, whatever it is, night 9 of the Twilight Bowls League.
She was on the man. 5-game shootout there.
Yeah. Had two practice ends. See there the bowls, whatever. scoop. Bulldozer. Yeah, thanks to the Cambridge Bowling Club again. 125 years old this year, the Cambridge Bowling Club. And a member donated 8 of their bowl scoops to the Cambridge Bowling Club for use. We've been allowed to borrow one for the 6-week duration. We're much obliged because we've saved ourselves a lot of hassle. Bowlers sort of going up and down the green.
Yeah, I was sort of kind of favouring one of those, like those remote controlled trucks or something.
Yes.
Put them in and buzz it up there, but to try and find someone to drive it.
Next year.
Next year.
Or like one of the returning sort of ramps
From
going down.
Tempin
like
bowling.
you see in Tempin. That'd be cool, I think.
It'll stretch the budget a wee bit.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we just stick with the bowl scoop. Chad here on his forehand side, staring down, just protecting his neck from the sun with his hat.
Yes.
Reasonable start there, just outside of the house, that bowl.
Yeah. Well, Kirsten's got Amy to change her hand there, but that first one's sort of in an ugly spot.
There we see, I was talking about, I forgot to mention it. If you see Amy, we talk about pre-shot routines and bowls, and this is helpful whether you're a social level bowler, if you're going to a corporate event, or if you're a top bowler. Pre-shot routine, if you can do the same thing before you play a bowl every time, you're going to make yourself a lot more consistent. And if you watch Amy, right from before she picks the bowl up, she's doing the same thing. She'll take a big breath in, a big breath out, and then she'll play the bowl. Same every time. So just keep an eye on her on this occasion.
Yep.
She'll step onto the mat, make sure she's lined up before she gets on it. Sure her grip's right, steps onto the mat, aiming where she's pointing her feet where she's aiming. You go a couple of practice swings, big breath in, then a breath out, and then you play the bowl. Same every time, Steve.
Yep.
And I think a lesson there.
It is. The better bowl as a result thereof.
I think it allows, that's a great shot. A good pre-shot routine allows people to play well under pressure.
Yeah.
Because
Joe Edwards is very good at that as well.
Fantastic, right? Absolutely fantastic. You just go into your routine. So it doesn't matter what situation you're in. You go up, every time I play a bowl, this is what I do. And it removes the pressure from the situation because you're just going through your processes. As we see this great bowl right in the middle of the house there from Chad Nathan. Beautiful shot.
Then you got the other end of the spectrum, really, when you start looking at it, like Aaron Wilson from Australia. He just says the ball, let's go.
Yeah, that's the same but different, Because it's instinct, so you don't have time to feel the pressure.
No.
There's no pre-shot routine.
No.
The kid with a pen.
It's like the
Well,
same.
it doesn't appear to be, but a lot of the stuff he does is behind the mat, and he knows.
It's your other side of the coin, I suppose.
For us mere mortals.
I need as much thumb as I can get between me and letting the ball go, Steve. Kirsten on the back end.
87? 87?
Reasonable start. It's a good first bowl, one to correct from, isn't it? Realistically, she was maybe 1.5 bowls wide.
Well, she's wanting, something a wee bit tighter, and then she go hunting that bowl, shot bowl.
Ellie Nathan here, she doesn't like that one. We've had the shake of the head. Let's see, she might have the weight to get it off that wing bowl. No, not quite. Could have had a really good result there.
Yeah, she got down to that second shot.
2 wicks, eh?
Yeah. So it's coming in a good angle to roll through.
Kirsten making the correction. This is a good shot here. That's a lovely bowl from Kirsten Edwards. A perfect correction.
Right down. Good shot.
Great stuff.
Got
Sitting with the buy, so that's again, you can see it reacted naturally in the middle of the house.
What a bomb. Great bomb.
Big moment here for Ellie Nathan. She's not far away. How far down is the bowl going to get? Not enough. Not enough. But danger, 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 danger.
Can't even play weight because we'll lose ours and go
Amy's
forward
seen
out.
it. I'm just
No,
thinking
can't.
they better
It
cover
moves
there.
out.
If it shoots out that side, there's no black bowls. We'll be after this.
Why Kirsten's just covering that side of the head now. So again, your chess, your strategy, you think, well, what's my opposition going to play? Probably going to play with weight down on the backhand side, which is to the right as you see it.
And it's playing with respect as well.
Drive on your forehand.
Respect they are capable of playing this.
Forehand.
As opposed to adding another one in.
Yeah, drive.
Interesting. I'm
Might
very
be stupid.
surprised.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having a yeet,
Yeah.
Steve.
No.
It doesn't sound right. Chad called shot. He said drive the black bowl on the forehand. So the logic there would be your collision bowls going away from the head, so it's safer maybe. I'm not sure.
You would think you would go the other hand to, so you can chip it off clean because you can catch an edge high,
Yeah.
miss the jack, whereas the other way you've got to miss the jack first to get the bowl.
Yeah, interesting call. Anyway, let's watch a replay of that beautiful bowl from Kirsten. Look at this. That's perfection. And it's going to sit down.
She had 6 inches to draw it in, and I just the 3, so
Yeah.
easy
Not
game
bad.
when you're going good.
So 1 point extra there.
Yeah.
Kirsten on the forehand. 7 ends. It does just give this final bit more space to breathe, doesn't it? You've just got a little bit more time. Only one the difference, 2-1 to Kirsten and Amy after 3 here. Twilight Bowls League.
So what happens next week? Is just a full round robin, or are we going to have a super duper
so
final of some description?
for this first season of the Twilight Bowls League, it's just a continuation, but we will acknowledge it's the last week and bring up the league table to see who's finished on top at the end of the day. And next year we might see if we can do something a bit more finals-y.
Yeah, I just remembered
Logic
now.
was with the Twilight Bowls League, we wanted every night to have a winner, so that if you're just tuning in for a night, you get to see someone win an event. So we've been keeping track of who's won what. So at the end of next week, we'll let you know who finished on top of the table. But absolutely, next time we run a league, I think you might see a finals night.
Would have to be medals.
As we see the bowl.
Chris Lander, we've got a job for you, mate.
Oh dear.
Work hard for it now, bud.
This is a situation if you're Kirsten. It's a loose end by these guys' standards, and loose end by the standards of the night. You want this third bowl to be right in the middle.
Well, just land the target. Anything else is a bonus. Coming in on a good line. Do it.
Lovely line here. The beauty of having 3 bowls. Just short of a gallop there. I do quite like calling this the house. And that's a term we've stolen from curling. I think I like in curling they call the last bowl the hammer. The hammer. And if you get caught on a short bowl, they say you've been wrecked on a short stone or something. I quite like the idea of your bowl getting wrecked on a short bowl. Like a cousin sport, isn't it, curling?
It
You've been from down south, Steve. You would have been around curling a little
Yes,
bit.
actually played it a bit down in Dunedin.
Was it outdoor curling or indoor curling?
That was indoor. And my lack of balance on ice made my career rather short. I can tell you the ice is rather unforgiving when you
never do it.
Oh,
It's been
yeah.
raining down in
But,
Nelson.
no, it's an amazing game.
Yeah,
amazing game, and New Zealand do very well at it.
I heard the East Coast has been
Yeah, we bat above our average really when it comes to curling in New Zealand. We have a team going to the World Youth Olympics, I think, pretty shortly, which is cool. And I know that they're very close. The men and the women are very close to qualifying for the World Championships.
Something like that. I saw something on
coming up.
TV.
It's great
And
stuff.
being from down south, the Becker family in particular, and Central Otago were very,
Look at this.
very good at that.
That's a great bowl. Beautiful
right
bowl.
behind
Yeah, I consider curling, it's literally a cousin sport to bowls. We're all the same idea. You're trying to get as close as you can to a target, so wish them well.
Absolutely.
I'd love to see an exhibition at some point between the curlers and the blackjacks. I think that'd be a bit of fun.
Well, a lot of the curlers are bowlers themselves.
Yeah.
So
That'd be unfair on the bowlers. Then, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Maybe that's not a good idea. We might not win that.
Good.
That exhibition, but a great, fascinating game to watch as we see Amy on the forehand, having played an absolute bomb right into the middle of the house.
Just again looking to protect.
See the big breath in, the big breath out, the delivery.
Yes.
Not far away here. That's a really good bowl. If it's down enough to count for second
Just
shot, it's
one,
even
Emil.
better.
That falls in. That's got to be second.
Should be second shot.
It's closer to the outer white ring. Chad's having a fun run.
This backhand needs it to hold up. That's a calamity. That's an absolute calamity. That literally couldn't have gone worse. Only positive there, Steve, is he can now just wind up.
Yeah, he's found the target.
Yeah,
To try and
they've
get
got the
down
back.
here.
Yeah, I'll be covering the back there because it's 3 on a kill.
That's a lovely bowl there from Amy. I think we'll see a wind-up regardless here, Steve.
Well, I would be, but going to have to drive on the backhand.
You'll be a backhammer just to the left. That's exactly what Minnie's pointing at.
Because he's taking the... If you play it on the forehand, there's a chance of chipping your own white one out.
Quite a target here. He's close. He's close here, folks. How long is it going to hold for? Oh, he's found fresh air. And a little break in this game.
Maybe 2.
Kind of
Three,
see.
It is the 3.
I think we'll see a 3
take-
here.
Oh no!
Now, while we're waiting for Sue to do the measuring,
Did you
of
move
course,
the kitty a touch?
still got 3 nights of
Oh, didn't you?
Twilight Bowls League to go.
Maybe
There's
one of
betting
our
available.
bowls
You can hop onto the TAB, the TAB website, and there are options to bet on whoever you'd like to bet on. And
Okay.
bowls is a very, well, I imagine it'll be quite a stressy game to bet on, but there's some good stuff to be done there. So check out the TAB, have a look at the odds, and
That's probably what Morris Symes is doing at the moment.
I hope not, he's playing, Steve. But there's been enough weeks now. You've seen how the pairs go. Make up your own mind. Look at the odds. See if you think it's worth a little dabble. But TAB holds the odds. Have a nosy for the next 3 nights and see what you want to do.
Thing to do.
We'll see another black, so it's 3 there.
Yep.
And a little break. It is a little break in this game. They take a 5-1 lead after 4 ends.
Yeah.
Chad and Millie will be pretty pleased that there's 3 ends to go and they're not on the last one.
It could be decisive, that end there.
Let's just watch this replay. This beautiful bowl. You've seen quite a few really key draw shots right into the middle of the house. I feel like I'm watching Kirsten's bowl. Then we saw this calamity here from Chad. That's a bowler's nightmare, right? You've sort of missed it narrow, somehow punched the opposition bowler to literally be 3 or 4 inches away from the jab. Not what you like to see.
No, well, sure, Amy and Kirsten were smiling on the inside. As with the etiquette of bowls, they didn't get excited on the outside.
It's one of the things I like about our game. It's there's a lot of tradition there still, and the etiquette is pushed through. So it's a game where good sportsmanship is key, and whether, again, we see it at Twilight Bowls, maybe not so much at corporate events, depending on what's been happening, but Twilight Bowls, your leagues at a competitive level, you acknowledge your opposition's good bowls, you acknowledge when you've had lucky result. You never say, oh, I'm not going to take my point, but if I've hoofed it up and got a wick off something.
Hoofed.
Hoofed.
That's changed from yeet.
Hoofed to yeet, it's all the same. I'm trying to tell my story, Steve.
Sorry.
It's okay. You just
Read the etiquette.
you just acknowledge it. So it's a sport that's really key with the etiquette, and that ties in for me to the whole community focus, everything that comes around a bowling thing. It's not just a game of bowls. There's a club there, there's people, there's tradition, etc.
It is. And, the greatest tradition of clubs in New Zealand, it's it's about caring for each other. It's a place to go for camaraderie, companionship, some sport, or just even a sit down and have a yarn. And how you going now? So sport and sports clubs, but bowls in particular, is a wonderful place for a lot of people.
Absolutely. If you've been watching the Twilight Bowls League and think you might want to check out a bowls club, they're pretty easy to find. If you just Google Bowls New Zealand on our website, we have a page for every one of the 465 bowling clubs in New Zealand, where there are contact details for who you can contact and what they offer as a club. So just check that out. Have a look if you want to join a club. I'm sure they'll welcome you with open arms. You'll see another great shot there from Amy. The momentum well and truly with Kirsten and Amy in this final, Steve.
Certainly are at the moment. They're just playing the big bowls when they need to, and just puts the pressure on.
Just hanging out.
It's a lot of bowls clubs, isn't it? 465 now.
465. Yeah. Bowling club. Just about on every street corner. There's not many small towns, to be fair, that don't have a bowling club still there. So sort of everywhere. Some of the places you never think, like you just drive through a small town, always keep an eye out for a bowls club, and there's usually one there. It's like, okay, there's a bowling club, and wherever I've gone through.
It's good too. A lot of the clubs are taking down those high fences, so it doesn't look like secret men's and women's stuff used to go on behind there. And
Right down.
get back.
Turn hard now.
It's a great bowl.
Very good.
Huge pressure building on the Nathans here.
It fell on the
I feel like if they don't, honestly, if they don't score this in, it's hard to see a way back for them in this
Well,
final.
if they drop a number here, it's good night for me and good night for them, I think. Not a million miles away, is it?
No, it's not far away here. Millie under huge pressure. She's under huge pressure, and she's risen to the occasion.
What a ball.
That's
What a
fantastic
What a ball.
ball.
Someone says, who's that?
I don't know who. Same person who says yeet and whatever else.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Come on, Mark, give yourself a chance. Jake's kind of in the middle of all
We're literally just talking. It felt like the game was lost as it sat.
Yep.
I know that's a big thing to say with these ends to go, but you're playing Kirsten and Amy, they're class acts. A great shot from Millie.
It was, certainly was.
Kirsten with a chance to wrest the shot back, and she's not far away. Oh, just a clean run. That's when you think, was I
You reached that ball.
too heavy? Probably too heavy. Probably just gave it a little bit too much room to breathe. One or the other. Sort of hard to pick.
Generally like to change one thing, either the line or the weight. If you change both, then you've got to get both things right.
You double bluffed yourself.
Yeah. I'd be inclined to be just dropping a yard on
Beautiful
that one.
weight.
That's a good shot.
Is it definitely us? I haven't looked. Definitely us? I haven't looked yet. It's not my head. Oh, okay. It is us? Okay.
I don't know if everyone heard that, but Chad was asking the umpire, we got the shot? Are you sure?
A lot of confidence he has. It's great stuff. So Kirsten making her way back to the net. There's a lovely shot on here for Kirsten Edwards. An absolute heartbreaker it will be because Millie...
It's only got to move in an inch.
Yeah. Sitting there with a very good three. Not convinced out of the hand, but that doesn't mean anything.
Just want to go on high on this one, I think.
I think just that little bit wide.
Yep.
Great effort. Do you take the one?
Drop the yard.
Yeah.
Not too much danger there on the forehand.
Doesn't feel like there is, The forehand's to the right as you see it.
We're 5-1 down.
Rest the bowl, that second shot.
Fall in.
Yeah, I think it
Two.
does. But she wants to throw the ball away. But
reasonably safe.
Yeah.
There's been a sibling argument. Chad just saying Millie wanted to throw the bowl away.
He wants to play it.
Well, let's see who's won this sibling argument. She's played it with some conviction here, Steve.
Yep.
Now, if she gives the shot away, how much trouble is Chad going to be in about 10 seconds? No, they're okay.
Yeah. Far away. She's played
Down
up.
for two. Down for two. Oh.
I wouldn't have liked her to just tickle the bum.
Oh, dearie me. So 1 point there, so going to see a 3-point difference. 2-5 after 5 ends. And we get 2 more. So let's watch a replay. Millie's bowl. So look at from the player's end, absolutely up a creek without a paddle, and just nutted it.
Yeah.
That's a great bowl. Great to see applause from Amy as well. Amy actually clapped more than Chad. For longer, she started clapping half when it was half out the ring.
Besides, did they get a ban?
Can't give it too much confidence.
Play bowls with my sister, and I can confirm that pretty much how it goes.
It's not like we've got an abundance of umpires. People shouldn't be abusing them. Yeah.
Millie on
2 ends to go, is it?
Yeah, 2 ends to go. 2-5.
Slicker carrying you.
Kirsten sticking with the backhand.
Thank you, pal.
Drops, it's a good one.
Not far away.
Yeah.
Good kiss.
Very
Well
good.
done, bud.
Chad and Millie got to win this end.
Yeah, they've got that a little bit of momentum from scoring the one on the previous one. So it's about trying to score again. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, snick of the jack. Mark McLeod with the music, Steve. I haven't commented much on the music tonight.
What happens when you're
Previous
racing?
weeks I have because there's been some interesting decisions. Has absolutely nailed it with this song. It's a great song.
Is this one of yours
Yeah,
favourites?
yeah, I like it. Wagon Wheel by the Old Crow Medicine Show. And if you are doing any music trivia quizzes, this was written mostly by Bob Dylan.
Okay.
As a, what do you call them when he's half written a song and they've sort of just poorly recorded it? And the Old Crow Medicine Show finished it off and it became a real popular hit about 10, 15 years ago.
That's right.
And then
Very
it's
good.
since become
Get your
a bigger
rake
hit
out.
by someone whose version I don't enjoy as much. So quite pleased that Mark McLeod's opted for this one.
Aye.
Another thing that's become more prevalent at bowls is the music, Steve, in the last 10, 15 years.
It is. And got a bit of a theory that if you can hear the skip up the other end, the music's not loud enough.
Some skips you'd have to turn the music up pretty loud. Look at this. Great shot. We've seen.
Yes, stayed with it.
Feels like we've seen 2 or 3 touches this end.
Well,
Great calling, eh?
the bowl hadn't have fallen in. It was going to be 2 touches.
Yeah.
It's still 2 down.
That's why she's number one.
You know, you're playing down
Great stuff,
there,
Millie,
just stand
Nathan.
back, give yours a roll.
Really playing well under this pressure here, because it certainly has felt like Amy and Kirsten
No, am I playing with
have
that?
had the better of this game.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Picking up that hand.
Thank you,
4,
just
wasn't it?
dead weight kind of thing.
If Millie and Chad can score on this end, Kirsten and Amy will be wondering how they're only 2 up going into the final end of this game. On the forehand.
She's going to get back.
Get down.
She's very close here. Kirsten Edwards is very close. She's got the wrong. She's actually resting that bowl. Suppose that gives Amy good options, doesn't it? It's touching the white bowl. You could play on the forehand
Shot on the
side.
backhand.
If you're a punting sort of guy, you'd be wanting to be on black at this stage.
Yeah, still looking like the headset better for black bowls. You can see there from the player's point of view. So many options on that forehand side with nice weight. Does it mean Chad has to play the backhand side to our right, Steve?
And the old would be, but
Yeah.
it's what he was most confident with. But
50 call. Opted for the backhand. How's your weight, Chad? He's on a good line. He's on a good line. It's a great shot. Let's turn this head right around.
I don't know, it's still one up, isn't it?
A better one up though, Steve.
This is a better one up.
Yeah, in my opinion.
is.
Yep. So, I mean, I was probably exaggerating. When I said he's turned it right around, that was probably a little bit superlative of me. I should have said he's just changed the head for the better.
Changed certainly for the better.
Yeah.
Although, if you hit that black bowl that's resting on the white bowl, both
Cannon
will
the
go.
white bowl out.
Yeah.
That'd be quite cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that shot. Yeah, it would. I wouldn't mind seeing it. We'll see what they opt to play.
Probably need Peter and Rob here to see that shot.
Yeah, there would need to be some speed. So, then we'll get to see Amy's pre-shot routine. She's winding up on something by the looks. Maybe through the gap, the gate at the front. Oh, Jack. Here she goes. Here she goes.
Hurry!
She's close. Oh!
Good, well done.
What happened? I need to see a replay of that. I have no idea what happened there.
There's a lot of clunking and
She was 16th of a bowl away from getting through clean. I think we'll see a replay a little bit later on, but that was a great effort. Really confident call from Kirsten and Amy.
certainly was.
How's Chad's memory? Oh, she's more blocky stuff up the.
One down.
You just got to draw this, don't you?
Either way, draw the shot. White balls, one ball in front of the jack. Shot ball or that? This one.
What would you do here, Steve?
One ball
I think
short.
I'll be
That one's.
If I sit
be a bit vulnerable if they go big.
Yeah.
So I don't know that Amy can see the jack
I think she's
on
maybe,
a drive.
well, it's hard to tell. Maybe she's just opting for a dead draw on the backhand.
She's got two bowls, so it's not silly to just try and draw close here. It's amazing how many times you get shot when you're trying to draw a second shot.
She gets past the front one. She's on the money. Oh, she had perfect weight, eh?
Was. Just got wrecked on that front one.
Good use. And what do you do here? So you're Chad and Millie, you're holding one. Look at the scoreboard at the top left of your screen. They trail 2-5.
To land on the front.
So scoring a
short one,
2 would be nice, wouldn't it, if you could hold 2?
Yeah.
Conversely, I mean, one's pretty good. Expect to see him on the backhand side perhaps
Backhand
again.
side, I can't see a way in. You get it on the forehand. There's no way into the forehand. Those bowls are low to the jack.
Yeah, you'd need to play it really well.
You almost have to pop,
the only shot on the
pop this
forehand is
black
the
hole.
split through the blacks on the forehand.
They could get lucky here.
That's a good bowl. Oh, is it?
Yes,
If he,
no.
I think he deserves to. That was a great effort. He may have
What am I
actually.
doing down
Yeah, just walking to see what he's done.
Yep.
And what he's seen is he's still only holding one shot, Steve.
And he's seen that he should be down the other end.
So if they can hold on to one, they'll find themselves 3-5 down on the last end. Kirsten and Amy will be thinking it doesn't feel like we're only 2 up. Conversely, Amy's still got a bow in her hand and she's good enough to draw the shot here.
It's the only shot she's got on.
She draws the shot, they go 4 up last end. That'd be
Game set
a
match.
really handy lead. See how important this bowl is. She's close here. Clears the front one. She's close. Just needs to clear the front. She's cleared the front one. So when's the bowl going to stop? Batters an
About there.
absolute bomb.
Oh, brilliant.
Absolutely.
All of my thinking was irrelevant. You're just going to draw it dead anyway.
I got nothing.
Yep. No, that's as good as it gets, folks.
But it's funny, you know, like that short ball
Absolutely
there,
as
get
good as
around
it gets.
You use the
Yep.
weight, eh?
6-2 up now.
Not your
It's
line,
essentially a
eh?
game-winning
You can't
goal.
go any
It is.
wider.
So
Yeah.
Shannon will be pleased. Amy's bringing home the bacon this week.
Yeah.
Imagine if you just put a commentator's curse on that, Steve. Now let's rewatch that bowl from Amy McElroy. She was on her Backhand side. Oh, no, this is nearly a good bowl.
Crowd bringing the best
And
out.
it's still a good bowl, right?
Thank you.
It's a snicky one that happened. We just replay it in our mind, Steve.
Okay, it's Colin pushed the wrong button.
I don't like pushing fingers, and some people do like pushing buttons. So here's another. It's the wrong shot again. Oh, that's what I wanted to see earlier.
Yes.
Oh, but I wasn't watching. That was the drive
replay
shot.
of the replay.
Yeah, it was the yeet we saw from Amy early on.
Yeah.
What?
Looking for the
Sorry
gap.
down now. What I mate?
Look at this for a start.
Well played.
That's annoying if it's the last one.
Great shot.
This is good.
Close.
Not all bad either. Very good.
Lovely stuff.
Very good.
So you're Million Chad, you're trailing by
Hey, dear.
4
Another
now.
one, handy one.
You need to make a number. What's the strategy for scoring a number? What do you need to do?
Well, you don't need to be short for a start. You've got to have a wee bunch just in behind, probably about a yard. Generally when I'm playing those, so I'm standing where, don't listen to me, it's just draw to my feet. Try and get a bunch. Hopefully they miss covering.
Come on.
Hope you get lucky with your last
Trail
ball.
the jack to the bunch and it's happy days.
Yep.
Well played.
So really they won't be thinking too much about the head. It would be reasonable for
Don't need to
Chad to
play
play his
through them,
forehand here and put 2 bowls past the head.
Yep.
Or you could, I mean, it looks like they're opting to play. Oh, that's fair enough too. You're going for it early, so you're taking the jack to where you're going to score your number with this bowl. So the logic's the same. If he can miss underneath this, it's actually really good if he's got the weight. Just needs a clean run through. The logic's still there, so now we know the scoring area for the white bowls. Chad's bowl's going to have to count as part of the 4 because Billy only gets 3, of course.
And Kirsten's just wanting something over the top now.
Just cover bits and pieces, right? Sort of salt and pepper
Mix
to
and
head.
match. You salt and pepper it, is it? Mix and match.
Yeah.
I go the lolly way. Mix and match.
Whatever works. Salt and pepper shakers, of course, have been used in bowlers' homes all around the country for hundreds of years to explain heads. If you run out of salt and pepper shakers, you just have to use sort of anything that's on the table to explain what's going on. You can actually play a good game of bowls with oranges because they have a natural bias. If you don't have bowls, it does work.
Well, we've played, I'm sure you have too, played a lot of bowls on pool table.
Yes, yeah, bowls on pool table.
Snaky table.
Off the side and off the back, up to the cue ball.
Yeah, some you're going to use one cushion, other times you're going to use 2 cushions.
Yeah, I'm a 2. I prefer the 2 cushion.
Shot.
2 cushion bowls. At Par Bowling Club, we had a league running. We had a 2 jars with a string across them that went into the two middle pockets. That was the line that decided if we'd killed the end or not. To go off the side one and the back one back up towards the cue ball. Not quite professional, Steve, with the table bowls.
How good was that ball from me?
So 4 required from Millie and Chad. They've got second and third shot.
It's left a bit in the hand there.
One of your favourite songs playing now,
Yes,
Steve?
it's Procol Harum. But this is not Procol Harum's version.
Not the original.
So it's
okay, cover. I don't know who's
With your
actually
first one, Mil. With your first one, play weight to here. Just make sure you land something.
So Chad just saying, look, play weight through, land something, please. So about creating. Well, I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, you look at the head, you think that black bowl cannot be there if we're going to score the 4 points, so something needs to change.
Am I right?
you get fat onto the black bowl, onto the jack, roll the 3 back.
Oh, if you can still see it on that hand, yeah.
Going to play his forehand for her forehand side. She doesn't like it. So now the 4. Oh, she needs to land something square. She lands that square. Still, 4's looking harder to get.
So go
'cause
there, mate.
I feel that the jack has to stay roughly where it is to score
Yeah,
the
you
4,
look to
Steve.
beat that.
I think if there's movement, 4's sort of harder to find if you're looking at that head.
Where you just hands in your pockets and go, bad luck, thanks for the game, enjoyed your company.
Yeah. Here we go, Kirsten on her forehand. So you look at the head, they've got second and third, but the black bowls of Kirsten and Amy, fourth and fifth, that's a really good bowl there. I think Millie's still through that shot bowl on the forehand, which is to our right as we see it now. Little stick of the jack to the side would be quite good. And you can
Yeah, you
maybe
still
add
play
your
for that
fourth.
split there. You might run onto Kitty for a little bit.
I mean, it's a hard. We're asking a lot now, aren't we?
Yes, it's the real Hail Mary, this one.
The connection would be great here. Willing it to hold. It's trying to hold up. Well, you got bowls over to the side. I don't know how you get them there. Through the front bowl, maybe? Here's a shot. Through the... I'll wait. I'll wait, because Kirsten's likely to cover it.
Can you at least leave this so
that
there can
one
be some
at,
drama if Millie hits
at 7 o'clock?
this
Yeah.
low percentage shot we're about to try?
So you look at the head there, that black bowl that sits at 12 o'clock, you can hit through the black bowl onto the white bowl to pop the jack back down to exactly where Kirsten's just covered, and you won't get four.
No fours there.
If the black wasn't there, I think you could get a four. I can't see any other. What do you see? There's too many covered bowls.
If you can get that half
You've got
of
no
the ball
access to the jack other than through that
wide
black
onto
bowl.
Kitty, and hopefully the ball goes with it, and then whatever
Yeah,
happens,
so that's what Chad's saying. Hit the black bowl that sits short of the head onto the white bowl, onto the jack, and then pray to all the bowling gods. And when the dust settles, you have four. Oh, the challenge is
Follow
Kirsten.
through and take that last bowl of Kirsten's out.
Kirsten's literally played a bowl in the danger area, right? If that bowl wasn't there, a four was actually half a chance, but Kirsten's covered it perfectly.
Yeah.
I can't see a four, I'm afraid.
Try
So what, if you're Millie, you think,
half of the black ball,
if you're going to hit something, you want to hit it square, because if you hit it
Kitty onto
square,
bowl.
there's options
A bowl
for
onto Kitty.
holes to go through, and then just cross all of your fingers and see what happens. So here we go, last bowl of tonight's Twilight Bowls League Grand Final. Needs a four.
Oh, it's in the gap.
A swing and a miss. And congratulations to tonight's winners of the Grand Final, Kirsten Edwards and Amy McElroy. Well done. A convincing win, Steve.
It certainly was, and high standard game there. It was very good bowls, very good tactics. So, yeah, well done, ladies.
Yeah, good stuff. I think the siblings stayed in it really well. They played some brave bowls at the right time. It was good that they turned up. You know, you're 2 down last end. Oh, they were 4 down last end, weren't they?
Yeah.
In my head, they were 2 down last end.
That's right.
But we just saw that absolute bomb from Amy McElroy to go that 4-point difference. But
Millie played one earlier in the game too, when it was starting to look ugly and she drew it
sort
cold.
of
So
stayed in there, eh? Yeah.
it changed it.
It was a good game. And shortly what we're going to do is hear from the winners of tonight's Twilight Bowls League, Kirsten and Amy. They're going to have a chat to Sally soon. And while we're waiting for that, I'll just remind you that tomorrow, which is Wednesday, more Twilight Bowls, but we're ready. So we're going to throw to Sally now to hear from the winners.
Hi, I'm here with our winners, Amy and Kirsty, and we're really excited. How are you feeling?
Yeah, we're pretty stoked to get over the line there. Millie and Chad always a tough combination, so yeah, we're really happy.
Yeah. What about you, Amy?
Yeah, Millie and Chad are such lovely people. Everyone in this competition are lovely people. So it's just good to be able to put out good bowls tonight, because we've been a bit disappointed with the last few weeks because we know we can do better, but tonight we definitely stepped it up, which is good.
Congratulations on your huge win. How do you feel about the change tonight? I mean, we've gone from playing 5 to 7 ends. Has that been difficult?
Yeah, I mean, I guess for us, we like it. We always back ourselves over the longer format, and that kind of short formats, it's always tough and anything can happen, whereas in the longer format, if you, plug away, and you play well, you'll, get over the line, so, yeah.
Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, definitely. And I think with being the 7 ends in that one, you've got to refocus. So, you get to that 5 ends, which we've been playing, but then you've got to refocus for another 2, so it just gives you that little more concentration, and, yeah.
And I'd love the audience to know a bit more about you. Who are you? What do you do? You got family at home watching?
Yeah, we sure do. I've got a husband and almost 3-year-old twins at home, and full-time job, and member of the Mighty Stoke Bowling Club. We just have lots of fun in Nelson.
What about you, Amy?
Well, I'm Amy, and yeah, I've got 2 boys at home and a stepdaughter in Gizzy, and I'm an early childhood teacher, so I just work part-time at the moment. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. I've got a hubby at home, probably a lot of people know who he is, so it's awesome that he's been able to stay at home and let us have a go this week and yeah, for this competition, so yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. It's been such a joy to watch you. I'm sure you want to say hello to your family there.
Hi guys.
Thanks, guys. Join us tomorrow night for Twilight Bowls. See ya.
Great. I liked the stoked, eh? The stoked
Yeah,
was a
I'm
good,
stoked.
good little
Oh,
bit of a
brilliant.
pun there, because obviously from the Stoke Bowling Club, if we do have to point it out. But tomorrow, I was halfway through talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow there's more of the Twilight Bowls League, which we should see shortly. Here we go. So coming up tomorrow, these are the matchups. We've got the Clarks, who've won 2 of the nights. Morris Symes and Bri Atkinson yet to get the monkey off the back. They haven't won one of these yet.
I'm looking forward to reminding him.
I'm sure. And then Tio and Taiki, Adam and Lee. It's going to be some good stuff. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. You and I will be back here tomorrow night, Steve.
That's good.
And we've got almost no time left. So with that, I suppose we'll bid you adieu and see you tomorrow.
Good night.